Happy Wednesday. It's always, you know what? It's always weird after a Mod Monday because I come back and I'm like, I feel like I've been gone for a long time. And I know that we've like literally only streamed like a day ago, but for some reason it just feels like, because I'm not in my own studio, it just feels a little bit weird. So pretty stoked to be here, guys. Happy Wednesday, not Monday, but happy Wednesday. Stoked to be hanging out with you guys. It is going to be a great week. I'd say a great week here on Robeytech, because you know, I feel like we've had a couple weeks of just doing some commission builds, and that's been super cool. But now we have a week of doing just nothing but new cases. So there's a new case today when we're doing the NX800. Tomorrow, we're going to be building a portable PC. Thank you very much, AMD, who's basically sponsoring that stream tomorrow. We're going to be building a portable PC using the Ryzen 7 5700G. And then on Saturday, we're actually going to be doing our first Amazon live stream where we're going to be building in the DF700 Flux. I know you've seen that one before, but then we're back on Monday with a new case, the NX400 from Antec. So lots of like new builds, new cases, new things for you guys to see. So it's not going to be kind of your Corsair 5000Ds, stuff like that. We have a whole smattering of them. And so the good thing is that you guys are starting to see, as the holiday season's getting closer, I mean, it is August, you're going to start seeing more cases, more cool stuff. And that should be really cool. So I'm excited about it because it's not going to be so much of the same thing. Not that the other ones bother me. I just think I like it when you guys get to learn with me. So it's going to be super cool. I know people are saying holiday season already. Yes. August is when it starts because we got Intel Gamer Days right around the corner. We got, which basically starts to kick off right going into September. It's a bunch of new cases that we have that are downstairs that you guys don't even know about yet. Some really, really exciting stuff that I think you guys are going to absolutely love. You guys will get to see it all here on the show, day of, along with videos that come along with that as well. So it's going to be really, really cool. But it is good to see you. I see lots of friendly faces, people I didn't get to holiday. I didn't get to acknowledge last week. On Monday, because it's just so hard to pay attention, but it's so good to see you guys. So kicking off Hype Train, that feels like an ideal time to talk to you about the month of August, because the month of August is a new month. We're on to new sub giveaway and all of that sort of stuff, which you guys absolutely love. So what is happening in August? Well, first and foremost, we have a number of giveaways that we have on every show. First and foremost, we have, if we get 2 level 5 Hype Trains here on the show, we'll give away a 500 gig NVMe. That's like standard. You guys are used to that. That's a lot of fun. Everybody likes that little one, and so we're in the middle of that one right now. The second thing that we're going to do, if we get 600 likes on the YouTube stream, which is also happening because I stream on both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time, we'll also give away another 500 gig NVMe SSD. Lastly, down there in the bottom, you'll see that $50 Newegg gift card. If that becomes a 50 subs, it becomes a $50 Newegg gift card. 100 subs comes a $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs comes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then we got to start jumping into 5600Xs and 5800Xs. You guys are going to start seeing that right there. So there you go, right there. So 250 subs, we give a 5600X. 350 subs, we give a 5800X. 450 subs, we finally get into GPUs and give away some pretty awesome GPUs as well. So lots of hype there. The more that you guys bring, the more that we basically give away there. Now, lastly, I know people are curious about what is the sub-only giveaway for the month of August. And you know what? I couldn't think of anything better. So what we're going to be doing is, I don't know, I'd be curious. Like, we have the option. We could do our usual and give away 2 3070s again. But that feels like, I don't know, maybe that feels the same. What do you guys think? Or we could give away a PC. You guys choose. Should we give away 2 3070s, which means 2 people have a chance to win? Or do we just give away a whole PC, which is kind of around the same line? Regardless, whatever it is, you only subs over at twitch.tv/Robeytech are entered to win, and we'll give away a PC or 2 3070s. Make sure to go, we're going to put a vote over on Discord. We'll let it last for the entire week, and then we'll announce the winner of that and what we're going to do, whether we're giving away a PC or we're going to give away a couple 3070s instead, 3090s. Yeah, you guys are hilarious. So that's what the plan is for the month of August. We're gonna let you guys choose what we give away. And the way that you get in on that, whatever we're gonna give away is you can do like what is happening right now where people are dropping with their Prime sub. That's like the cheapest way because that's free. Most people already have an Amazon Prime subscription, so you can use your free Prime sub and end up walking away with a GPU. The second thing you can do is do gifting subs like TJC did and Iron Gazebo. You do gifting subs. That also gets you extra entries for those giveaways, so which is awesome. And finally, you can do Tier 2 and Tier 3. We did change the Tier 2 and Tier 3 thing again. Now Tier 2 gives you 5 and Tier 3 gets you 10. I guess it was a little crazy in terms of what it was. For last month, that 15 and 25 does work, but for moving forward, it's Tier 3. Tier 2 gives you 5, Tier 3 gets you 10. So that gets you the most extra entries. Because again, we kind of felt like we were taking away from the people who are basically gifting subs. So that is all the stuff that's happening. Those are the giveaways that are happening today. That's what's going on. And don't worry, guys. We will also be, I know the vote right now for the August sub giveaway. We'll put that on Blondie. Want that to go on Discord for about a week and let people vote on Discord. I'm fine with putting it here. That's fine, but we're going to put it on Discord and let Discord. So if you guys want to vote, want to have a voice, go over to discord.gg/Robeytech. We'll have a vote there for you. We'll have it open for a week, and then we'll announce the winner on Monday. Or sorry, we'll let it go through that week, and then we'll announce the winner halfway through. So there it is right there. Thank you very much, all the guys. High Country Gaming, 1 gifted sub. Blue Eyed Dragon, resubscribing with Prime. High Country again with a gifted sub. Iron Gazebo as well. Thank you for all those subs, guys. And going from there. I can't find the. Am I stupid? No, Bunny Shot, you're not. Hopefully you're not. It's youtube.com/Robeytech. You should see the stream there. What are your thoughts on the current GPU? Is it getting better? So, Kyotastic, yes, it is. I actually had a couple conversations with some retailers. Stock is getting better. In fact, the reason that we know that it is getting better is because we are seeing larger amounts of viewership on our build guides, which means people are actually getting GPUs. In fact, if you look at, just to give you a couple like ancillary things, is it perfect? No. But is stock getting better? Yes. In fact, some of the things you'll notice is when people when Newegg tweets, you're not seeing as many more GPUs. You're actually seeing less hate on the Newegg Shuffle basically tweets. You're actually seeing more people. You're seeing more in stock at closer prices at Amazon. So the GPU stock is getting better. It is not perfect, and I don't know when it will be that you can just go into a store and buy it. Something tells me it's still going to be at the earliest late 2021, if not early 2022. But it is getting better. And going for there. I don't know how much time we have left on the hype train. It looks like the poll's still going. But Baby Beepers, thank you very much for your free sub as well. Red Real Games, 1 month at Tier 1. People are saying 23070 seems to be like the thing. But yeah, go do your vote over on Discord. Blue Jays, 509, 1 month at Tier 1. Thank you very much for that as well, guys. We're at 27. Can we get to 50? That would be huge right before we get to talking about parts. It's kind of like my goal. Okay, we're not even at level 5 yet, guys. What's going on? We still got 3 minutes and 11 seconds left, guys, and we haven't even hit level 5 yet. So, finally got the new badge. Which one, Blue Jays? Which one did you actually get? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Best Buy. So I will say this. Hey, thanks, man. I will say that getting 6000 series GPUs, you can go into Micro Center, Newegg, you can go on right now. Actually, they're not even on the zero. They're not even on the zero list anymore. So you can get 6000 series GPUs like that. The cost is ludicrous. I don't know why they are so bad for their tariff cost, but yes, you can get 6000 series GPUs very, very easily. So. And go from there. Won the NES for a 59, and the next week a 68 OC LC was available, so I built my second PC last week. Congratulations, Juggalo Jimmy. That's awesome. And going from there. I love PCs more than life. I do love PCs. PCs are life. I'm football is life, PCs are life. And Gazebo, thank you very much. Guys, 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. $5 from Marvin. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that as well. I'm doing good. It looks like a lot of people are pretty stoked about Tom's or Pope's new controller design. That was pretty cool. What kind of RAM sticks are we going to see today? Kyle-tastic, something new. We've never shown them before, so it will be new RAM sticks. And really big fans. They might be bigger than 200 millimeter, but there are big fans coming today, which is great. Guys, we got 1 minute and 38 seconds, and we're not even at that level 5 yet, guys. No new AIO. We're using a air cooler today, so something a little different. So yeah, we're actually not doing an AIO today either. It's going to be a all air-cooled build for the most part because this case is so weird. So I'm excited about it. Sin Master dropping 1,000 bits. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute, 76%. We're 20 subs away. Who can come in clutch and get us that last little bit? I like big fans and I cannot like Eichenville. Look at that. All right. Yeah, the new RAM sticks actually look pretty good. Ooh, SpeedTech 1. 50 seconds left, guys. We're 15%. No, they're not. They're just basically set to be standard. Guys, 40 seconds left. Who's going to make it happen? We're one away. Probably a couple. And we got 40 seconds left on this hype train. There you go. Apple Zyder trying to get it in there. We're at 87, 30 seconds. And we've never not given this away. I'm curious if this is going to happen. Are we not going to do it? Oh, TJC fixture. Never mind. He's a TJC and unfitted. We're like, nope. That's not going to happen. Okay, TJC and unfitted Shin. Thank you very much for just making that clutch. And there it is. Level 5 hype train right there. And there we go. Level 5 complete. I think we still have... Now we can go finish out the rest. But whew. Wow. I was like genuinely like concerned. But there we go. 6 seconds left, and there it is. That was a close call. Well, thank you very much for all of you, for all those subs. It looks like 40 subs and 1,300 bits, plus that $5 super chat. You guys are incredible. Yeah, it was tight. It was tight. But don't worry, we'll get another one. Not worried about it. Who's ready to talk about parts today? Or has any other questions, any other news items we want to talk about before we start talking about parts? I'm ready. Oh, you're welcome, Zombie Nightmare. Oh, did you bunny shot? Okay, well, welcome. Parts talk. People are like, parts talk. Okay. A couple people have asked a question. Is this DDR5 right? No, nothing uses DDR5 yet. We have to wait until the next version of motherboards and either AM5 or what's essentially Alder Lake. So we got time. Hey, thank you very much, Cuckoo Land Gaming. Welcome. They're an amazing community. You guys are rock stars, and I love you. Intel Mod Monday CPU sweepstakes. So those are all handled by Bento. I don't actually have anything to do with those individual giveaways. All I do is I just host on that show. What are your thoughts on the new AMD Zen 3 APUs? Hey, K-Bar, guess what? We're using one tomorrow. And we're actually going to be testing all of this stuff. We actually have one in the other room. We're going to be doing a build tomorrow using their APU. It's going to be a portable gaming rig. So you're going to want to check out tomorrow because we'll go from there. Sub-only giveaways, Calacratus. That gets announced Wednesday of next week. Have you tried new APUs and their Twitter? Oh, okay. Yes, we have them. Blue Eye Dragon. We're going to be doing a ultimate case review on the Meshalicious, but we're also going to be doing our APU testing. So guess what? We'll be showing those off. We've got a 5700G, so we'll be showing that. Yeah, and there you go. Blondie's got all the answers for the Intel question. So lots of stuff coming in from there. What do you think about the RTX 3060 Ti graphics card? Great kills. We have a ton of videos that show what specs are like for a bunch of different paired with different CPUs and motherboards. 3060 Ti is a great graphics card. Great for some 1440p gaming. Specifically, it's just a great GPU for around that area. Unless it's like a super high-end, like an RTX experience, you might struggle at 60 FPS with like DLSS experiences, where you might want to do 1080p in that case, or in some cases run DLSS. So, yeah, I know Mike Sullivan. Yeah, a bunch of people actually have them. Hey, well, welcome, Hurtado. Good to see you. We need a full official video of the AIAIO. So, okay, we'll put that on. Tinted Bobcat Gamer will get that on the list. Everybody wants an official music video for AIAIO. Thank you, Oharaja, for resubscribing with Prime. Happy 4 months. What do you think about the RT? Oh, I already answered that one. So, Intel or AMD? How about both? I actually really have little to no preference. I use both of them, and I have both in my stuff. How can I have a 3070 with a 3900 and my stream still? How can I have? You might be X-Spicy Sauce. You might be choosing the wrong INVEC and codec. So there's INVEC and INVEC New, and one works better than the other. So if you're having one issue with one, switch to the other one. Thoughts on the 3080 Ti versus the 6900 XT? So Kyatastic, my thoughts on the 3080 Ti versus the 6900 XT is how much you care about DLSS. If you don't care about DLSS, I wouldn't worry. Then a 6900 XT is great. If you do care about DLSS and ray tracing, then a 3080 Ti is a better choice. It depends. Neos TX is asking, will a B550 motherboard require a BIOS update for 5600X? It depends on the BIOS. It depends on the motherboard. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Is there a noticeable vision? So Zaku, it's funny. Somebody had said that they noticed a difference with DLSS 2.0. That they had said that they noticed it because what it does is it downsample, it downgrades and then upsamples your resolution using AI, machine learning. The thing is that what I will tell you is DLSS, the older the game is, the better DLSS looks because the machine learning gets better and better. So, but I don't personally notice a difference, but you may on larger screens. So yeah, Clueless Klutz, that is definitely true. There is a latency difference. Hey, Kazuto Gaming, thank you very much. Taking us over. There we are. We're on our way to the next gear. 20 tier 1 subs. Kazuto, what are you doing? Who is this masked man popping in here, dropping 20 subs like a boss? Thank you very much, Kazuto. And Rainbow Unicorn PC coming up right on top of it. Thank you very much, Kazuto. Appreciate it, man. That's huge. Oh, thank you, Jupiter VS. Yeah, thank you very much, Jupiter VSTW. I appreciate it, man. When do you think the 40 series will come out? I'm guessing sometime late 2022 is my guess. Just specifically given how bad GPU's availability is on the 3000 series. Okay, let us update the giveaways. Yeah, GPU shortage 2.0. Let's hope not. Let's update the giveaways. Let's start talking about parts and let's start building. What do you guys think? How does one win the giveaway? With luck. That's how you do it. Ever installed an AlphaCool IsoWolf 2 AIO for a GPU? I have not. USAC 900. I wish I did, but I did not. I don't know why it says you're spamming camps either, but I love you. So thank you for that. All that stuff. Yes, sir. Let's build. Fellow Kill says. It's like reading a children's book. Yes, sir. Let's build. Says Follow Kills. Follow Kills, which build would you like to do? Let's do the build up the... Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's Brit Sanity. I like that name. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Brit Sanity. Okay, let's update our giveaway stuff. I don't know where I got that from, but it sounded interesting at the time. All widgets. Sub goal. Okay, 64. We're going to end our goal here and on our way to a $100 new gift card. $164.07.08. Okay, there we go. Subscriber goal, and we're in. In like Flint. Okay, there it goes. Look at all these subs. Thank you very much, guys. Karma Dub. And then Ertz Kazuto Gaming resubscribing with... hey, and then he also drops a Prime sub, which is awesome. He probably wants the whatever we're going to win. Oh, so good. Okay, so let's talk about parts in this little build. Okay, and if you want to look at parts, there's a couple options. You can look down in the description below if you want to follow along as we're delving and talking about the PC parts that we're putting inside of this PC. You can follow along either by going down and checking the links down in the description below of YouTube. If you're on Twitch, we're going to have a bot and our moderators who will give you links, and they'll put links as we build as well. Or if you basically want to just find the best place where everything's kind of just listed and you can see the cheapest price, go to robeytechdeals.com if you can do it on your phone, or you can do it on, robeytechdeals.com and go on your phone, or you can basically go on the web, click on the stream build, and it's all there, and it's the cheapest price and where to get them plus pictures. So all of those options, whatever you'd like to do for following along. And don't forget that Samsung we have, it's not next week, we have the 11th. If you want to get in on that Galaxy Fold, make sure you click on that Samsung link and sign up for that trade-in stuff. It's free, you're not obligated, but you may end up winning a first-gen Galaxy Fold. And just make sure you take a screenshot of whatever you need for that. We're going to have more details early next week. So, okay, let's talk about our CPU, though. In this one, just because we're going to put in the Ryzen 9 5900X. This is a 12-core, 24-thread CPU. Pretty much my CPU of 2021. Absolutely love it. It's really great price now. I mean, it continues to drop. It's $549 both on Best Buy and on Amazon. I'd get it on Best Buy because you end up getting price matching and stuff like that as well. But right now, and the other thing too is it continues to drop. It's just a fantastic CPU. So, and it just runs cooler than the 5800X. Just overall great CPU. For our motherboard, we're gonna do something a little bit different. We haven't done this in a while. We have shown this on the machine, on the build before, but we wanted to do like it's like a just something new. So we're going to be using that ASRock B550 Taichi Razor Edition. There's also an X570 version of this motherboard. It's called All Chroma. Everything that we've kind of chosen here outside of the GPU should be controlled by Chroma. So if you have like Razer stuff and things like that, this would be a great build for you to basically take a look at. Right now, it's currently $286.99 from Newegg. Now, new RAM, guys. What are the RAM clicks going to be like? Not sure. But it's not red. By the way, don't pay attention to the box. We're actually using the black. So this is the Orion RGB AMD edition. This is their 64 gig kit. Sorry, this is their 16 gig kit. 16 gig kit. It's 4,000 megahertz. It is RGB. It's got some pretty cool looking RGB heat spreaders. Should be completely controlled via the motherboard. And it's like really big RGB, which means it runs way faster, right? Because that's always important. So there is our RAM. Currently, it's $109.99 for 4,000 megahertz RAM. For 16 gig kit, that's actually a really good deal. And it's on Newegg right now. For our storage, we're using the Intel 670p. I've done a review for this. Overall, it's like a great in-between consumer level TLC specific NVMe SSD. It's got great read-write capacity. It's like it's the one thing that's nice is just how they've reinvented TLC. It's currently on sale $119.99 on Amazon. For our GPU, though it says out of stock, you can actually get one for close to retail price on Newegg right now. I think it's like 12. I think the retail price for this is $11.49. It's like $12.69 on Amazon right now. And that's the MSI Gaming X Trio 6800 XT. You guys have been asking forever. It's like, Robey, when are you actually going to do an AMD build? And guess what? Today I decided, hey, let's go and do an all AMD build. So there it is, a Radeon 6800 XT. For cooling, just because of the case, we're going to go ahead and do a air cooler. So we're going to use the new Cooler Master Air MA612 Stealth ARGB air cooler. And then, of course, we're also going to be using, just because I like it and they're great PSUs, I'm also going to be using their Cooler Master MWE Gold 850. The cooler right now is on sale for $89.99 on Newegg. We haven't done this before, so I don't have a good, I can't tell you if this is a great cooler or not. But I'm excited to give it a try out, so we'll let you guys know, and you'll see in the ultimate review for this case how the cooler performs. And then we've used this PSU quite a few times, 850 watts. More than enough power actually for a 6800 XT. A 6800 XT, you can actually use a 750 watt power supply. And then finally, we've got these white Asia Horse cable extensions, just to make sure that the build looks nice and clean and pretty. So there is that. So that is all of the components that we're going to be putting in. I'm going to kind of set these aside, and then I'm going to show you this case, because this case is why we're here today. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not looking at chat yet, so I will definitely look here in a second. I just want to run through all the parts first. I don't think I've actually ever used this GPU. Power supply. And we'll get this case review turned around pretty quickly so you guys can see how just some of these components and stuff perform. That is important to me. Okay, there's our... Okay, so let's grab this case. So this is the Antec, and I hope our guys here, our Antec NX800. Look at the size of the fans. But ow, look at that. It's actually, look at the size of the fans. Look at that. Yeah, they're so big. I don't know if they're, I think they're 250, I think they're 200 millimeters. There are some big fans. Yeah, they're big. So I know you guys have been asking for them forever. So these are finally a big fan build. This is actually an EATX build. And so I've become a fan of Antec. I haven't, we'll know more as we basically use for this case, but as I played around with this case, I was like, look, this case just cries using an air cooler to see if that air cooler, it can feed obviously enough in there. It is ARGB. There are all addressable RGB. It actually has an ARGB fan hub built into it. We'll walk a little bit more through the case when we strip it down. but it should be a pretty straightforward build. And it supports up to EATX in terms of, and there actually are holes for doing an EATX motherboard in here. So if you wanted to stick like a massive Mobo in this, you absolutely could. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited to give it a go and test it out. H500P, Craig Little, you know what? A lot of them, they definitely take their time, or they definitely learn from other cases. So I wouldn't be surprised to hear you say that for sure, Craig Little. Lily. Sorry, not Craig Little. Okay, so that's our build. Should be good points. AMD or NVIDIA GPU for 1080p? Yeah, Morton. Honestly, 1080p gaming, like that new, the new R with 6600 XT just came out. 3060 is a great GPU for that as well. It's basically, you can go get an AMD GPU now. You can't get an NVIDIA GPU. So unless you care about DLSS, I would recommend AMD just because you can get them. And that makes it way easier. Yeah, I know, they're pretty crazy, right? Light link of hard roll, it should be pretty nuts. I just walked away. Did he say how big the... I don't know. I think they're 200 millimeter. I think... can one of my tech specialists go take a look on the website and let me know the size of the fans? I didn't pay attention. So somebody's saying 200 millimeter, but we'll get a confirmation and go from there. Spritly, it's gonna be a while. Okay. Are 6 front intake fans and 4 back top exhaust? Yes, that's a positive pressure situation. So it should be. Okay, 200 millimeter. Okay, good. There we go. Thank you for the information. Are AMD graphic cards just as capable of streaming like NVIDIA cards? Honestly, the name is Jew. If you use an AMD, they don't have like a encoder like NVIDIA does, but here's the deal. If you're using like a 5600X, 5800X, or 5950 or something in that range, those CPUs, you don't have to, those CPUs are more than capable of actually doing like H.264 encoding on top of 1080p gaming. And we just released a video that shows that. So if you don't have NVENC, honestly, H.264 is not a big enough load on your CPU to matter if you have a modern age CPU. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out there. Team Red or Team Green? Team both, Kyatastic. I really honestly don't have a preference. Do you think a 650 watt can handle a 2060? Yes, I do, Whoopi. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started on the build. It's build time. By the way, 67 subs. You guys are on fire today. Appreciate all of you for making this. Your support goes to like doing all our giveaways and stuff like that as well. So you guys are incredible. Thank you for that. Can you do that with a 3900X? O'Hara J, I'm guessing a 3900X or a 3950 would be fine too. They're pretty powerful CPUs. Video editing on any AMD system is actually really good. So, thank you very much, See the Fuzz. It actually can mean quite substantial with frames, specifically on AMD JT Arctic. High-speed RAM, specifically on AMD systems, can actually make a pretty big difference. I like zero pressure because build when my PC is sealed in a vacuum chamber. Well, there you go. Does this build have a name? No. Whoa, okay, there we go. I was like, what is going on with this? Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. We're gonna be the only thing I think actually most of this stuff is in here because we've actually used this board before. Yeah, it's an RGB. We're doing an air cooler scope. We've done a lot of AIO, so I figured we'd do something a little different. So Danny, if you want to get one, like an AMD one, you can go buy now. But the Newegg Shuffle is still probably the best bet, unfortunately. So it is a chunky boy. Again, it should have a very NZXT kind of vibe to it. Wow, what is this? Oh, it's just a little bit of... There we go. There we go, get that cleaned off. There we go. It's just, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say, sorry. Okay, we'll check to see if the, I'm gonna check to see if the M.2 screws are in here. We're gonna do a little polish. It looks like it's had a little bit of a rough time in the box. We're gonna kind of clean this up. Again, this is a board. We did actually use these boards before in our Razer. We showed this off a little bit earlier, so I love these boards. They're cool. That one still looks like it needs a peel. Am I right? Or... Yeah, that needs a peel. Get that peel in. There's a peel here. Trying to get to it, but my wow. There we go. There it is. Now it's peeled. Much better. So this is the Razer edition of the Chroma motherboard. I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit, but we got to get some. There it is right there. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Here's my. There it is. A beaver haircut. What does that even mean? I must have, I don't know if I get that joke. Okay, there we go. Make sure we can see it very well. Let's get this out of the way. Red Dragon, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the resub, buddy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to stick our CPU in, but let's talk a little bit about what's in. For those who are new, this is a big motherboard, so we'll talk a little bit and just walk through it. This is definitely a premium motherboard, ASRock, because there's a lot of features on this motherboard that you can notice are just pretty premium as well. So starting up here in the top left, we've got dual EPS CPU power connectors. We only need one, but again, a lot of reasons you'll see people use stuff like this is just to give it additional headroom for overclocking. Hey, thank you very much, Marvin, Maximus Hero 13 motherboard. Honestly, the Hero 13, that's the... I don't remember off the top of my head if that's the AMD or CPU. Hold on, let me look. Because you paid $5, man. I'm trying to do you a solid. Maximus Hero. Okay, so honestly, the 11900K. That's what I would do. Which is what I'd recommend. Okay, so just talking through there, we don't need two. We've got one. One would be more than good enough. The second one is basically for overclocking. Should you want to push it a little bit more. This is a beefy VRM. Obviously, again, probably not something you'd use for LN cooling, so a little bit of overkill there. This is your VRM. Your VRM is what essentially manages all of the phase power that goes to your voltage, that goes to your CPU. Usually the beefier this is, the better it can do in terms of managing that power, which is where overclocking, etc. kind of comes in here. These little things right here are unique to AMD. Because this is an AM4, you can see this is an AM4 socket. These are like for brackets for installing like stock, basically a stock cooler. Some AIOs use it like Corsair or Cooler Master, but these are unique to AMD. And then this is of course the AM4 socket. It actually says on here somewhere, there it is, AM4 socket, and it's been used for Ryzen for a very, very long time. Over here in the top left, you'll actually see we actually have our CPU fans, the one on the top or the bottom. And this is where it's tough, right? The one thing I like about Asus and a lot of other motherboards is they'll actually have a tendency to make that a different color. The one reason I always point this out is because you want to plug something into it, because this one specifically will cause an error in your BIOS if you don't plug something in. These two connections right here, the most important connections on the motherboard, these are your RGB headers. If you don't have RGB, what's the point of even having a PC? That's the question right there. Yeah, Razer has it's not that they have a motherboard, it's just a Razer edition of the motherboard. It's Michael J, and they have both a X570 and B550 version of this motherboard. 24-pin ATX power, 24-pin, this powers the other 3/4. This is your RAM slots right here. You can see we actually have a couple of them. I mean, this is actually, it's dual channel, even though there's 4 slots. We've got USB 3.2 and USB-C, which is nice to see on a B550. You don't get that very often in here. And then you've also got here, you actually see, I've got an additional B550, an additional USB 3.2. So like your Lee & Lee 011 Dynamic, like your Razer edition of that case, which comes with 2 USB 3.2. Nice thing about this, this particular board is that you can actually support that. We've got also a ton of SATA connections, as many as 8. And the SATA connections are things for like 2.5-inch and 3.5-inch hard drives. That's what this is basically for. Down here at the bottom, you'll see these power and reset. These are something that are a little bit more with premium, as well as this digital readout. This allows you to breadboard the motherboard and turn it on without actually having to plug it in. And then just to test if your front panel connections are plugged in correctly. This is your front panel connections where you plug in like your power, your reset switch, your hard drive light. This right here is a digital readout. It does things like reads error code. So if there's a problem when it's booting, you can look at this versus having to plug in a PC speaker. I know a lot of people haven't seen PC speakers, but they'll do like beep codes. This like bypasses the need for that. And you can also do things like updating the BIOS to do things like read like CPU temperature and stuff. So if you just want to look at, you don't have like a Z73 or whatever, it's like, hey, well, what is our CPU temperature? And you can see it right here. These are USB 2 for things like your AIOs, a lot of internal connections like Lee & Lee fan hubs, stuff like that, all plug into this. We got a couple more fan headers, a couple more of those super critical RGB headers, and then we've got our HD audio right here. Here in the center, we've got, underneath these are gonna be our NVMe SSDs, which are very, very fast, very thin hard drives. It's what most people are moving to from a hard drive standpoint. It's also in like a PlayStation 5, also in an Xbox Series X. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, we got 1x16 and 2x8 NVMEs, 1x16 and 2x8 PCIe, and then 2x4, which is what you have on the motherboard. So that is your motherboard. The difference between B550 and X570 is that on this motherboard, only the first NVMe, the first PCIe slot, and the connection to the motherboard are Gen 4. Everything else is Gen 3. Marvin asks, I'm using the motherboard and I'm using Samsung 980 Pro 2 terabytes. I'm putting them in. You think that's a good idea? Yes, I don't think that's great. There's no problem with that at all. That's a great setup right there. So this is PCIe Gen 4, this is PCIe Gen 4, and then of course the CPU is PCIe Gen 4. So there it goes from there. Okay. Okay, so let's go from here and let's start putting in our CPU and stuff. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's build time. Yay! I love build time. I'm excited to see how this comes out. It's got such big fans. Who makes the board? This is ASRock, Phantom. ASRock. Everybody's excited. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this little arm right here, unplug it, or lift it up. Sorry, not unplug it. Don't unplug it. And then we're gonna grab our CPU. There's a little arrow in the top right-hand corner. Just wanna line it up, set it in, make sure it sits in nicely, and then just pop it down like that. Oh, there's gonna be RGB goodness, Oharaj. There is gonna be RGB goodness. For sure. Yeah. Who's gonna, yeah, someone's gonna summon the 200mm man. Okay, guys, here we go. New RAM, new clicks. Will it be good? Will it be good? That is the question. Loki, SMS, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. Ghost, also, thank you for the resub. Here we go. Here we go. We got them out. We're gonna prep our board. Ooh, boy. New RAM. New RAM. Yeah, Clueless Klutz, we got 200mm fans. Turning up the speakers, everybody's getting ready. We'll stop the music for this. I know that was one thing that came up there. Is this gonna be quality RAM? We get utter silence. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna pause the music. That was a request from last time. Let's pause the music. Here we go. You guys ready? Here it is. First one, lining it up. It says Ryzen. Wow, that's huge. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, snap! That was good. Holy, wow. Okay, that was a 9. That was like, I felt it. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Feel it in my toes. That click was super awesome. And everybody goes click. Man, that was whew. That was a click right there. Mo! Yeah, that was yeah. You seem as good as me. Okay, that's not good. That was a click. Yeah, I felt that in my bones. That was a solid click. Okay, guys. Next one is coming up. Oop, not on the side one. Top down again. Let's go. Here we go. And again. Here we go. Same thing. Very good. Okay, ready? Oh! Dang! 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 I am wrecked, son. Like that straight up, like, that felt so good in my groin. I'm gonna straight up be crip walking for the next like week, man. That was super, super solid. Shee! I got it twice. That was so satisfying right there. And we received 1,000 messages because it was really good. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, smoke them if you got them, guys. If you just need a break, just to go out and you know, take a moment and just get some, get your thoughts back together. I mean, I think we just shared, you guys may all be pregnant. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I was bussing for sure. Oh man, that was so good. Oh, I need to clean off. Okay, whew, that was super good. So Orion Geel RAM, there it is right there. There you go. Orion Geel, if you're looking for top tier clickable RAM, you're in there. Oh man, and those were, that was good. Whew, I just need something. We're all moist together. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the music back on, and let's get back to the build. Oh man, oh that was super funny. Thank you for all those subscriptions, by the way, guys. 72 now. Let's go to top down. Okay, let's put in our M.2. Whew, that was good. The ice today is strawberry watermelon. Strawberry watermelon today. Everybody was happy with that click. I would say a legitimately great click. So yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, the flavor, actually that one's pretty good. I don't think I've had that one in a while. This actually uses a funky, they're like fancy. They're like, no, we're not gonna let you use normal stuff. This uses like a hex nut. Okay, good. Okay, found it. You have to use like the special hex nut in this case. Okay, here we go. There it is right there. Now don't forget, guys, about halfway through the build, we're gonna take a quick break, pop on over, go through deals. Today's build is sponsored by, of course, CDK Deals. I've had a bunch of people reach out and talk about getting cheap Windows 10 keys. So we'll talk about that as well. That'll be halfway through once we basically get the motherboard in with the AIO, and then we'll pop back and finish out our build. But there, oh, look at, there it is right there. The thing's already peeled, don't worry, so don't freak out there. It's already, like I said, we've used this motherboard before, so something not new. I hope so, GLDG. I hope so, JLDG. I think that would be my, wouldn't that be a great impact on the community if all we got was crazy good click RAM? Like you want your build to be satisfying, am I right? Yeah. What do I use for the overhead cam? I use I use a cam link plugged into a Sony A6400 is what I use for my top cam. VR. Super Nasser, thank you very much for the resub, and also for the gifted sub. You are awesome. Good, super high. Duckbutt incoming, that is right. Duckbutt is incoming, Evo Cybernation. He's got it. Swords 85, just as an FYI, that case is friggin' huge. Like, huge. Like, huge. Like, huge. Just as an FYI. Huge. Okay, there we go. Nice, Mano. You should not download RAM. That's not good. Somebody told you to download a RAM. You're in trouble. I know it's a joke, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, guys, it's time for the burn. Time for the burn. Everybody center yourself. Are you centered? I got lots of, just realized how much room I have. I got lots of room here on this thing. I can do like, look at this, working out. I don't know why. I just decided that thing. Hey, thanks, Sin. I appreciate it, man. Okay, here we go. Don't know why I was doing that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. There is a thing. So what you want to do for proper M.2 installation, you just want to get your butt, like you need to get it out. You need to get it out. Proper duck butt. You just get a better view of said installation when you are doing it. So again, getting the duck butt there, pop it down, just like that. Oh, and you can feel the burn. Like I feel it in my flectoids every time. And then what you do is once you've got that kind of in and your flectoids are fully flexed, pop it back down. Look at that. Grab your stuff. Just down like that. There you go. Oh, and you can like, if you tighten your core, you'll get a little bit of that. Like you'll get a little bit of that workout on your abs. I mean, it's great. 3-minute workout. It's like the equivalent of 9 months of running 4 miles. So, okay. Whew. Yes, flectoids. Haha. Whew. I don't know, man. I gotta sweat. Yeah, I feel it in my hammies for sure. In my bodybuilding PC class. There we go. You know, after I do a little duck butt, what I like to do is I like to do PSU curls, and then you slow. You wanna as you're dropping it, just make sure that you let it, feel it your biceps. You know what I mean? Just go in for there. You can also do the overhead tricep pulls with your PSU. All of these things are things you're completely capable of doing. If you just want to get a little workout in while you're also PC building, get your heart rate up. That always helps. Yeah, you're gonna add this into your CrossFit routine. There we go. Gains, that's right, gains. Some PSU negative curls. PSU sniff curls. I like that one a lot, the Socratic. Okay, let's get our air cooler on. Let's get our air cooler on. Let's see what this thing's got to do. Finally, hey, actually you're right. Finally a use for, you know what, honestly, that, you guys have to admit, like, if I did a good uses for a gigabyte PSU, that would actually be pretty funny. that's gonna be a video idea. How do I know the motherboard size? That motherboard size is ATX, Marvin. You have nothing to worry about. Maximus Hero is an ATX motherboard. So just, it's actually on the product page, the size of the motherboard, but just so you know, it's an ATX motherboard. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna come up with really, like, I'm doing a video on what to do with a gigabyte PSU. Just don't put it in a PC. Here's what not to do. Oh, okay, Cold. Yeah, we'll get right on that. Welcome, Bearded Vapor. How are you, man? Good to see you. That's right. J-Jet Plane's got a good idea. Why install the GPU at all? Just like work on that, like work on your forearms just by holding it while you game. You may actually not have any fingerprints afterwards, but hey, who needs fingerprints? Okay, here we go. Oh, look, this thing is like completely put together. I'm gonna have to take it apart to put it on, but yeah, it's all put together. There we go. I wonder what the little small one's for. There's like a little small, oh, there's two. Oh, so we're gonna have to definitely wire some stuff together here. Okay, well, let's take a look, figure out how to put this thing together. This is a new air cooler from the fine folks at Cooler Master, by the way. Okay, here we go. So we are doing AMD. So I'm gonna take a look real quick. I'm assuming this works like every other AMD one where we have to build the little bracket. Looks like we have to put thermal paste on. Yep. It's just like the other one. Okay, so first thing we're gonna have to do, guys, is we're gonna have to remove our, go to top down. We're gonna have to remove our little bracket here. There we go. There it is. One more. There we go. Okay. And we are done. Okay, cool. There it is. Yeah, it's the MA612 Stealth. Yeah, I actually haven't got to use this one. I mean, it's sorry, to be clear, it's newish for Corsair. It's not brand new. Okay. We're gonna remove the bracket real quick. There it is. Okay, let's grab our other components. Okay, so there's our backboard. And then we need our little clips and all that stuff. For this one, we need, yeah, it's the side ones. Okay, it's these. So this is the bracket we need. Make sure we get all the right stuff. Okay, and then where's our pegs? Oh, they're in here. Okay. It's like little Lego in this case. This is like the most Lego of all of the bits right here. So when you put these together. Okay, here we go. So we gotta basically take this, and then you'll see it's actually marked AMD. So we're gonna basically put our AMD stuff together. Then we grab our little clips right here. Just put them over here. Like, oh, is this? Oh, there's different clips. Just put them over like this. Should be. There we go. That's clipped in, just like that. Best PC you can buy for a $500 budget, there isn't really a good one right now. I wish I had a good answer for you, man, but there isn't really a good... Honestly, if you're going to spend $500 and you're looking to buy something that's good for gaming, I would buy a console. Because just getting GPUs at that price now... That being said, we are going to do these APU stuff, and there might be something there for 1080p, but I haven't been able to test it yet, so I appreciate the super chat, man, but I don't really have a good answer for you. Okay, so that's that one is in. There we go. Oh, I wonder... Oh, I hope I got it in the right... There's two levels here, so... we'll have to verify that... Oh, there's two tiers. Oh, hopefully I can... Oh, you can move it up. Okay, good. Okay, good. Two more little... metal things to get put together here. There we go. Console, how dare you? Well, I'm just saying, if you're looking for gaming at $500, man, you really can't go wrong with a console. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it is an option. Especially if you're, versus like wasting your money on like overpriced GPUs at that price. Yeah. Thanks, Sin. Appreciate it, man. For another super chat. Okay, there we go. So this is all ready now. I'm assuming it's gonna have to click things out like this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, so we got our whole clip together. Just gonna take this over, pop that in like that. There it is. Okay, cool. That's in. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these little things. Marvin's like, I played 13. Yeah, that's a lot, Marvin. Okay, now we're gonna put these on. Get these set up. That's a lot. OMG Fire, OGM Fire. I tried to do that for sure. Make it clean and nice. Well, that's not a bad idea, bullet hole. Danny, yes, I think it'll drop for a lot of reasons, but yes, that is definitely one of the best reasons will be when we get that shortage figured out. The semiconductor shortage. Wish this board was around when I got my X. Yeah, I like this one is actually a very clean looking board, I agree. Very NZXT in terms of its overall look. Retro specs, this is the B550 Razor Edition, the B550 Tai Chi Razor Edition. Okay, so this is all stuff I can put in here. Okay, now what we're gonna do Oh, I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Put the tops in. I need this, this, and this. There we go. It's okay, Retros. It's all good, man. Jitsin, it really depends. There's no way to predict that right now. Honestly, there really just isn't. Okay, our goal right here is to make this as straight as possible. So a lot of motion in this. Moves a lot. Really surprised. Not that it matters for, well, yeah, I mean, like, it's not going to go up and down, I guess. Okay, that's okay. And right there. Okay, that seems okay. I'm making sure all of them are in the same holes. Okay, we're good there. Let's go ahead and get our little bit of thermal paste and get that thermal paste on. And then we'll get this hooked up. That goes in there. That goes in there. Put that in there too, why not? Okay, thermal paste. We're gonna use our favorite Arctic. There it is, and our thermal paste spreader. Make sure the stuff we're using is good. Little Bob Ross time, guys. Okay, now we're gonna spread it around, make sure it's all even. Get rid of the little excess on the sides. See? See? Making sure it's nice and even here. Gets the whole thing. Want every complete coverage of the entire IHS. There we go. No hot spots or anything like that. There we go. Okay. Little Bob Ross moment there as we just got it cleaned up. Clean up the thermal paste on this, and then now we'll get our rest of our thing put on. Okay. What was my first PC ever? Actually, we have a video coming up about it, of the first PC I've ever built. We actually just got finished fixing it and putting it together. We're replacing. We cleaned it all up, and we're gonna be running the thermals, performance and stuff on it. So yeah. So if you're interested, there's a video coming out on that very soon. Okay, let's see. Let's look at our cables here. Happy little processor. That's right, all covered. Okay, so this is our stuff. Now, the interesting thing is, okay, this is, okay, our RGB comes off of this, okay. Interesting. Oh, Grouchy Trucker, you missed the clicks. The clicks were epic, by the way. They were not. They were dang good clicks. Like, dang good clicks. There was like a... We needed to take a break afterwards. They were so good. Okay. Cooler Master. Making sure we took the bottom off. They were dang good clicks, man. So good. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. And one more. And that looks straight. Okay, just making sure that looks great. Okay, good. We're good there. Now what I need to do, I need to hook up our little fans here. They're RGB. There's that one. And we got pretty good RAM clearance over here. And where's the other one? Okay, there it is. Okay. There we go, just like that. Beautiful. Okay, all clicked in and nowhere to go. Okay, so that's all clicked in and ready to go. Now what I'm gonna do is take a little time and get this stuff hidden and just make sure it looks good. So that way we have a pretty looking, not only is it clean, we want it to look clean, but we also want it to look, you can't see any wires. So just, this is gonna take a little bit of time. And then, but this is like basically instead of an AIO, right? So it makes it a little bit easier. So that's why I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the box because I don't need the box. I don't need this. I'm just gonna hook everything into my motherboard. So we're gonna take our GPU. I'm going to take these off. Okay. Okay. This is just a little bit of making sure things are cleaned up and ready. Okay, there's that. And then now we have this little bad boy, which is our, both of our fans are controlled by the single thing. So I'm hoping the top one is our CPU fan header. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that. Then we're gonna take this one and this one. And by the way, if it says void if warranty is removed, that is never true. You do not need to worry about that ever being a thing. That's actually illegal in the United States. So if you ever see a sticker that says that, they can't have anti-tamper stickers. So if you see that, your warranty is not void, and they can't do anything if you remove that. So ugly will not win. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disconnect this temporarily and work on the first thing here, which is like I'm going to get this like super tight. Okay. Take a couple small zip ties here. Just like that. Oh man, when you completely miss a whole section of the cables you're trying to cable a zip tie. It's not crazy old school. Are you talking about which one? Are you talking about which old school tech are you talking about, Horaj? Okay. I think I've got room under here to make this fit, is the hope. What's up, House of Tom? I missed it. Just to confirm, the top one is CPU fan one. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. This is why I love my tech specialists. Watching out for me. Okay, cool. That's done. So basically, what I'm doing right now is cleaning this up so I can get it hidden. So that is what I'm doing. You're just curious because this is like the only real cable management you have to worry about is because we don't have an AIO. Just makes in not a ton of RGB. And what I'm gonna do is just shove that underneath there, like so. Is that one there? Okay. There we go. Okay, next up, gonna do one more. This is with our 3-pin. Okay, same thing. We're just going to quickly get this clean zip tied together. This one's going to be a little bit easier because it's just very thin. And I'm going to zip tie that down. And the whole, like again, you just don't want any cables to show. But you don't want it to be too tight, and the reason you don't want it to be too tight is because you want it to be able to have room to hide the cable. You're just getting it compressed, and then you can use it to kind of shove it in here. Is the hope here. There we go. There we go. Then I can take this, shove it right in here. You can't really see that. And then what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to zip tie this little bit right here. And this little bit is just to keep this one thing down and hidden. There we go. Okay. And now, check it out. You cannot see any cables. Look at that. That's the way you want it. So you just see the two cables coming off the top, and it looks super clean. Actually, that looks really good with this whole... You know what Oh, wait. No, wait. How is that... I'm curious about something. These must be specially done fans. So it says it's a push and pull. So these fans must be specially designed, like, so one to run the other way, because I was like, wait a minute, how is this going to work? But again, according to this and what I've done, this is a push-pull configuration, and the fans are just set up that way. Yeah, look, it literally just says put them on that way, and then the bottom goes in there. So these must be specially designed fans, so you get a push-pull. So we'll see. We'll test it, but according to Cooler Master, I did install those right. Yeah, one is a sickle flow reverse. So yeah, I just had a brain fart moment of what, like, did you lane the fan? Did you? I don't know what that means, Super Nasser. Yeah, exactly, Juggalo, because we'll run it and be like, that's it. But again, there's only one way. I know the cables are all on the bottom, so I did put them in there. There is only one way to install them. So yes, I did install them the way they do. Yeah. So, but we'll know pretty quick. Well, the thing is, like I said, because of, like, when you look at the fans, there's only one way, because all of the actual cables themselves are only in one place. If you put the fan the other way, it wouldn't work because the cables would be on the top. So there's actually only one way to put them in. So yeah, I know it's in the right way. So 6600 XT release is supposed to be, I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day, but they should be pretty easy to get, I think. You guys are super worried about it. It's fine, guys. I know I did it right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is all ready. The motherboard is actually completely ready and good to go. So we're gonna put this in here and this in here, and then what we're gonna do is go to pull our case over. I'm reading chat Eurosick on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So I read it multiple. So hey, hi from Brazil. Yeah, that's true, PC guy. Okay, so let's get this out of the side here. Let's start looking at this fan. Well, I mean, again, the Cooler Master logo goes one way. The fans only go one way, so you'd have to work pretty hard to put it in upside down. Like, you'd really have to work hard to do this wrong. Like, if you really wanted to. Okay, let's get this stripped. It's not pre-recorded, Eurostick. Okay. Yeah, they're very big fans. 200 millimeter. People have been asking for it, and it shall be done. Oh yeah, take it off. Yeah, 200 millimeters, finally. Okay, so we'll look at all the stuff that is included with this case. Getting it stripped. There's not a ton to strip here. Take the fans. It's got a dust filter at the top. The other thing too that I did notice as well, guys, is there's actually on the inside. There's also a dust filter on the inside here against if you weren't going to do a front-mounted AIO. There actually is a dust filter here. We'll take it out. The holes in the front, we are going to do some testing just to see, because again, the holes in the front are actually really, really big. Let's pull this off so you guys can see those fans. Oh, wow. Okay. So, like I said, the holes in the front are actually pretty big, so I can see why they actually added a dust filter. But yeah, you could put the dust filter in the back should you get a lot of dust. This is going to be a slightly positive pressure situation, given 200 millimeters and then a 140 in the back. So you will have some dust buildup depending on where you put it. But I don't know what the impact will be on cooling. We are going to test that just so you guys know. But here you go. But look at those fans. And the case is built. These are all AHGBR, so they are lit. So GoBot, I mean, honestly, like what we'll have a tendency to do is we'll use a canned compressed air and then a small vacuum. So Vacuum worked great for a dust filter. Or soap and water. The case needs OnlyFans, that's right. Okay, so there's those really big fans. So let's take a look at the case. What do we got here? So this actually, the thing that's super interesting is given the size of the case, which is actually pretty small just for an overall form factor, you can actually see that it does actually support up to EATX motherboards. And the reason that you see that is that you can see right here, it actually does have cutouts. So should you go to EATX, you can actually route all your cables, which is actually pretty cool. Something you'll see in a lot of ones, it'll still say they'll still be ATX cases, but they say they support EATX, but then you'll put it up and you have no way to route your cables because there's no grommet. So that's actually pretty neat. Pretty inexpensive case. I mean, again, what you're seeing here is that no rubber grommets, anything like that. After doing that Montech Air 100, and what you could get for $79, it kind of disappoints me now when I see cases that they take, hey, it's going to be $700, and I feel like they're just kind of gypping you. That Montech Air actually came with 4 RGB fans, an RGB hub, and it had rubber grommets everywhere. And this one is basically saying, hey, because you paid less than $100, I'm not going to give you some of those things, which are kind of disappointing. For the other thing that's super interesting, whoa, dang it, where'd that go? Okay, right there. Sorry, I'm gonna not lose my case screws. Other thing that's super interesting is look at these SSD mounts. So they're like SSD trays. Yeah, it's a 140 on the back, Poncho. So you've got actually SSD trays for your SSDs, which is, I mean, I don't necessarily mind, so to speak, but again, it limits what else I can do back here. Because I mean, a lot of people put 2.5-inch SSDs in their builds, but a lot of people put Lee and Lee and stuff like that. So you are gonna have to remove these to make useful spaces of this. Versus I mean, I guess you could slip some of that stuff inside, but it's kind of, I don't know if I'm necessarily a fan of that. You do get an RGB hub, a fan hub and an RGB hub. But again, these are proprietary to Antec, so it's going to be their Antec only stuff. So you can't plug Lee and Lee. It's not a typical fan hub. So if you're going to add additional fans, there's no other use unless you're using Antec. But if you added more Antec fans, you could actually get 3 more Antec fans if you wanted to do an Antec AIO or something like that on the top of it. You've got a drive tray at the bottom. It looks like you can remove the drive tray. Yeah, it looks like you can remove the drive tray. So if you wanted to create a little bit more PSU room, you do have that option down here at the bottom. And it just does pop right out, just standard 3.5-inch. No trays. So you're gonna have to take it out to actually mount your hard drives, which is kind of lame. And then we'll see what else is in there. So again, definitely feels and looks very budget. But again, look at those fans. The one thing that's a bonus is you do get cutouts for EATX. You do have an option at the top, it looks like, for a 240 or 280 millimeter AIO. But the problem is that if you're going to do the 280 in this case, you're not going to have a lot of clearance. So you'd have to be using some really thin RAM to basically support that. So looks like you could do vertical mount for a GPU because it does have vertical mount support. No mount for a riser bottom or anything like that, which is kind of weird. And then you do have a dust filter for the PSU as well, but not a ton of PSU clearance. So all in all, that's kind of the case in a nutshell. Let's get the motherboard in and finish the build. Now, once we get the motherboard in, we're going to take a quick break, go through deals and stuff like that, because there won't be a lot after that because we didn't do an AIO or anything like that. So it should be a little bit of a shorter build today. Yeah, you're right. They are still good for bulk storage. I will do a dad joke for sure, Kaio, for sure. Misfit, thank you very much for the sub. Guys, can we get to 100 subs before the break? That would be awesome. Love to get us there, so that way we're when we get to the second hype train, we're working towards a $150 new A gift card, which would be super fun to give away at the end. And remember, if we get 1,000% on any of the hype trains, we'll add some additional giveaway stuff. So, when do you use vertical mount for a GPU? Honestly, I have a tendency to do it when there's really good support for it. So, for instance, in the Fantex P200A, I really like it because there's an easy mount bracket. You can you're not having the GPU float around a lot. The NR200P, I like the vertical mount in that case. But that's kind of about it. I don't like a lot of cases say that, hey, I support it, but they don't really add the right thing to really make sure it's good. Or it's like in this case, it's really close to the glass, which means the GPU is not getting a ton of air. So yeah. What cases do you recommend for easy upgrades? I would recommend the Corsair 5000D, the Fantex P500A. If you're looking for something that's just like, or the P600S, those are really great, just easy to work in cases. The other ones that I would recommend is like the Antec DF700 Flux. I like that case a lot. It's easy to upgrade. So yeah, there's a couple. Lian Li 011, the Lian Li PC 011 is a good case. It's not the best for airflow still, but we'll have to see. Favorite case brand right now, my case of the year was the Fantex P500A, but I think this year it's going to be the Corsair 5000D. So it just really is. The 011 XL is great. It just uses a lot of fans. It's an expensive case to build in. I like the 011 Mini, personally. I like that one a lot. Okay, so we're just going to get our screws out here. Kind of pop this in here and keep going. Hey, the Hulk, thank you for the resubscription. Yeah, the P500A I like, zero heat. Fractal Meshify C is great, but here's the deal, guys. Like, I don't really want to say more because there are some very, very, very cool cases right on the horizon. So I would not, like, there's still more to go. How are our likes on YouTube, by the way? I love that case, Gigino. Just know there's some limits. It's like it's a bit smaller. Top mounting an AIO, you're kind of limited to a 240 if you're looking for an AIO. But yeah, I like that case. So 253 guys. Remember, we have 600 likes on that YouTube stream if we want to get that, and so we have a ways to go. There's 391 people over on the Twitch right now. If we want to get that, so we can do that other giveaway here at the end of the show. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and go to top down. Top down right here. And then let's put the... Yeah, the Arctic is great. We did a review. I think we did a review of the Meshify. You can go look at the thermals. They're great. The Meshify C. Look on our channel. We have a lot of those reviews with thermal numbers, so you guys can just look and see how they perform. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I might have to do this fan afterwards. Fan is keeping the motherboard from sitting. So just as an FYI, just a little bit big for the motherboard. I'm just going to give our motherboard a little bit of room here, and then it'll sit down and it'll be fine. Never had to do that before, but again, the case is pretty compact, so not surprising. Okay, there we go. And we are in. Okay, cool. Okay, let's grab our motherboard screws. Is there a standoff here? No? I might have to add some standoffs, guys. Yeah, it's set up for like, I don't know. It's set up for like it's set up for like partially ATX, like half. That's weird. Like, check it out. It put like, it's not even stand up for a setup for a standard case. So it's just, I mean, a standard anything. That's strange. Okay, so a little bit of a change here. Okay, there we go. No, Dio Brando. These are it's a special. It's like a covering. Okay, here we go. So let's get these installed. Put some additional I am doing one, Sin. I'm actually doing a custom water-cooled in partnership with EK. We're gonna do a custom water-cooled in the 0-1 Mini. I missed the WoW stick's here. I'll use it, don't worry. We just haven't had a need to pull it out today. Don't be sad. Everybody's like sad about, no, where's the WoW stick, Robey? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add, I can add it just because, we'll add one more, because we're adding. There we go. Oh, nice, Ghost. That's awesome. I love the WoW stick. Okay, there we go. So everything's in. Okay, let's get our motherboard in now. We've actually got our standoffs in. Just weird that it's like, why did you do that? It's just a strange... Okay, all of our standoffs are in now. We're gonna have to use our longer... It's like one of the greatest things I ever got with like a... So I got this with a Montech air cooler, and then the air cooler was terrible, but the actual, like I was really grateful for the screwdriver. There we go. I'm glad you like the motherboard. Okay, there we go. And it's got these, it's like these, oh, and the, oh no. Okay, well, I just realized we'll have to do this now. I have to see if I can do these. Okay, the other thing too is that it's got the cheapy, oh, son of, I'm glad I saw it before it got too far. It's also got the cheapy covers for the GPU. So they have to pop them out, and I just realized I'm gonna have to pop it out. I'm glad I saw that before I hooked everything up. I was like, oh, that's weird, and then just noticed that. So nice little bonus. What's up, PC guy? How are you, man? Okay, here we go. So again, gonna remove this one more time. Ugh. Now the cool thing about this Antec is at least they actually gave you slot like covers. But yeah, so we're gonna remove these. There we go. Okay, now let's do it again. Okay, now we've actually, now we're cooking with this again. I don't know if we're cooking with gas, we're just cooking again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I did pick the right ones. I did verify that they are lined up. So thank you for, that's a good call, Quintus. Nice, Cappy. Okay. Now we can just finish installing our motherboard again for the third time. Okay, there's that one. They give you a lot of screws here. Screws are going in easily, but a couple annoying things that I've seen with this case that I'm already like, eh. And I'm actually a huge fan of Antec, but I don't know, this is not my favorite case we've used so far. Here we go. Oh, what's up, Blue Moo? How are you? It's good to see you, man. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can get those last. Let's get to 100 for the last subs, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up on those YouTube. We're gonna be taking a break here in just a second to go through deals and stuff like that. But let's make sure that we do all those giveaways at the end. Okay, here we go. Couple more. It's just a commission. I mean, sorry, it's just trying out the case. This is a new case. We actually have a smattering of new case builds. No commissions for. I think the next commission is next week, actually. It's truckers. We got truckers coming up. Hey, what's up, Scoobu? How are you, man? Oh, that does remind me. Speaking of commissions, guys, I did want to remind you guys real quick. If you are looking for a commission, we've actually gotten through enough that I do have openings. So just as a reminder, the way it works is if you were interested in me doing a commission, I only charge MSRP prices for everything, including GPUs. It's basically 10% tax and a 15% commission fee plus $100 towards shipping. You just got to reach out to me on Discord. Just do a DM. I've only got a few slots open, but there were enough that we've actually gotten through enough that we actually do have openings. They fill up really quick. But if you're looking to have a PC built in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and you want to get in on that, get your GPU and all that sort of stuff, and have something by all the holiday games, now's a good time to reach out. So just as an FYI, I forgot to let people know that that's actually something that is available to people. Because I only get cards at MSRP. The cards that I'm able to purchase, I buy at MSRP on from sites like Newegg or from sites like Best Buy, and I have people in the community who charge me for that, who let me help. What's up, Trey? How are you, man? Hey, Rainbow Unicorn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Blue Moo, welcome. Reeds, 10 months, man. That's a good anniversary right there. Coming up on a year, my friend. That's awesome. Okay, so that is in. Okay, let's get our fan back in. I'm hoping this fits. Okay, it does. Just needed to get the motherboard, the AIO in. Hey, Marvin, I have all the components. Can I ship it to you and then you build it with your commission? Yes, Marvin, I do that too. So reach out to me on DM, and yes, we do that too. Is it hot where you're at? I guess, yeah, you don't have AC, do you? I do the cables underneath, up against, so they're not touching anything warm, but there's plenty of room underneath it to get it, and then you just kind of zip tie it towards the front, so it's not touching the heat pipes or anything like that. But yeah, I always tuck them underneath. And the cables are pretty well insulated, so they're fine, especially the fan cable. The braided ones can take a lot of heat. Okay, there we go. Okay, fans back on, and we actually have a success. It's a miracle. The build looks good. It's nice and clean, right? Like very minimal. Okay, let's get our front panels hooked up, and then we'll pop over. Was it hot today, Blondie? What's up, Dino? How are you, man? 15 away, guys, from that next goal. How are we doing on likes on the YouTube? 115. Lord God, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Can I get a no thank you? No thank you. No thank you. Mark, I do EU ones, but the problem is just know that you have to pay customs, which I've had people pay. Okay, guys, we're halfway done on the YouTube, guys. Don't forget, keep working on it. Hard pass. Oh yeah, exactly on that temperature. Yeah, we got the big fans tonight. That's right. People are excited about that. Okay, let's hook up our front panels, and then we'll jump in and do our break here in a second. Whoa. Okay, so what do we got to hook up here? We got this rat's nest. Okay, so RGB, there's one right here. Lots of rat's nest, and then we'll do some cable management when we come back. Everybody's favorite. Okay, USB 3, no USB-C. Unfortunately with this case, so right here for USB 3, we've got, RGB. We got HD audio. We got USB 2, and also, there we go. Okay, just make sure it's all shoved in. I think I'm gonna try and do actually this one right here and see if I can get it a little bit nicer looking. Okay, there we go. Okay. Flip it over. We'll make all this stuff go away once we're ready for it. Ice water today is the HD audio really fly through? Hold on. Ice water today is strawberry watermelon. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's get this done. Okay, first thing we're gonna do our USB 3.2 right here. Easy. That's nice placement there. We're gonna do our front panels, of which we have every single one of them. Like terribly lined up though. Reset hard drive. Okay, then we have power switch above that. And I'll zoom in and show you guys all these here in a minute. Power plus and minus. Okay. Push that down. Okay, this is your RGB for our fans. There we go, that's plugged in. Finally, we have our HD audio. And then I'll show you all these plugged in here. Okay. Okay, so just to remind people what we plugged in our USB 3, which is right here. A nice little 90, which is okay, so that should look okay. I'll probably end up bringing the cable up higher, just to have a little bit of a look to it. We've got, and our GPU should cover some of this. We've got our front panel connectors, which is like our power plus and minus, power switch, a hard drive switch, hard drive live, and our reset switch. Here's our USB, probably for front panel, so we got our USB 2, and then we've got our HD audio. Unfortunately, one thing I don't like is that they could have brought this up a lot further, so it's not showing so much ketchup and mustard cable. And then, of course, you've also got your RGB right here, too. Superhero PC, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. 88. Guys, we're so close. 89 right there, guys. We are 11 away. Let's see if we can get that last bit. And then there is all of our front panels hooked up and ready to go. Okay, well, let's take a couple minutes, guys. Let's talk. Let's go through today's stream sponsor real quick. Also, let's walk through and do our stream sponsor. Let's walk through our deals, and then we'll do some dad jokes, and we'll get back to it. We'll get back to this build is actually really close to done. We got a little bit of cable management, throwing in our GPU and PSU, and then it's pretty much finished. So nice going there. Will the GPU fit in that tight space for the 6800 XT? Yes, it's got actually a lot of room. The space on this is really big for a 6800 XT. If it can fit an EATX motherboard, it can fit a Gaming S Trio. I'm guessing no problem. Where the GPU will be on the motherboard, be on the top, first PCIe spot. And there's room there. So what are the commands for the current build parts? Ewig, you can basically, we have our what's the word I'm looking for? We have our mods. That's the word. Mods will basically link them and show them off. So going from there. Strawberry watermelon's good. I haven't, you know, it's funny. I just haven't had to. I'm not like Trey right now. The temperature in the house is actually the temperature here in the studio home. Actually is very nice, and it's not too hot. And honestly, the build's just been kind of breezing along, so it hasn't been something where I've had to take breaks and do a lot of drinking. But I like the flavor. The one thing that's tough about ice is it makes me burpy, and I feel like I'm offending you guys, so probably do. And B Coldy, thank you very much for the kind words, man. That's huge. Oh, I appreciate it. I like this desk too. Okay, let's talk about deal. Well, first, let's talk about CDK deals. CDK Deals, awesome sponsor for our show. Really appreciate them. They do a lot for us and all that sort of stuff. So for those who don't know, does anybody, like, again, I know people have had this issue before. Like, you get finished, you're like, hey, I just got finished building an expensive PC, or I just got finished paying way too much for I ended up paying way too much for a GPU. Well, the cool thing is that you get down, you get ready. Shoe Smooth, thank you very much. Taking 5 gifted subs. There we are, 5 away. So you get done and you're like, hey, it's time to go buy Windows. You're like, wait, what? How much is Windows? Well, that's a good point, because when you look at what Windows cost after you got finished spending, $2 grand or whatever it was, and you want to spend money on games, or you want to spend money on, the software you really want to. Blue Moo finishing out, taking us to 100. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay, so we get up there and we're like, okay, cool. Let's go and buy a copy of Windows. And you're like, oh my gosh, $118.60. Well, never fear, guys. Thanks to things like sites like CDK Deals, which is our primary sponsor, instead of paying $118.60, you're actually paying $21.46 for a retail copy of Windows 10. And this is Windows 10 Pro, not just Windows 10 Home. And the good thing about this is, like, hey, 21 bucks, much more reasonable. But again, if you want to and you're like, hey, that seems good, I'm gonna go ahead and hit buy now. So it pops in here and you're like, cool, that's pretty neat. But guess what? We can make it even cheaper, because if you use code RB20 and hit apply, not RB20 and hit apply, you can now basically pay $17.17, that seems like a good number, and $17.17 for a copy of Windows 10. Now you might be asking yourself, Robey, is this real? Like, is this a scam? And the thing is yeah, and here it goes. If I bought a game from yes, you would be able to buy, it's just a retail key, Danny. So if you bought this and you basically, if you're wondering if it works, there are literally tons of people here at Robeytech who have used this very same thing to pick up copies of Windows 10, Microsoft Office, and a bunch of other things to be able to pick up and use this at a much more reduced price. And if you're worried about PC transfers, then you can buy a multi-PC license and stuff like that, which makes it a little bit easier. Now you may ask yourself, that's right, Initiative. And a lot of people, there's people saying right there, upgrades to Windows 11, no problem. So again, if you're looking for a retail copy, and you might saying, well, Robey, have you ever bought from them? You might ask, Robey. I feel like an infomercial, and I am. Let's be honest. But if you go in there and you go to User Center and you check out my purchase orders, you can look right here and you can say, yes, Robey has purchased Windows 10 Pro keys multiple times. In fact, I got them when they were 30% off, which that sometimes happens as well. So if you're looking for a great deal on Windows 10 OEM codes or Windows 10 and you don't want to have that activate now, the other thing too is we verified that they're legit with Microsoft. They are legit Microsoft keys. So yeah, it's really cheap for a global key. And so if you're looking for one and you need to buy it, like for instance, Mecho Carnage, you need to pick up a copy, go to cdkdeals.com and pick one up. Yeah, and so there's many people who've purchased from there before. Okay, so let's talk about the last part of before we get back to the deals, and then we'll do some dad jokes. But one of the things that we're trying to do, and a lot of people have been talking about this because they've been trying to, they've been wanting to do things like improved, like, hey, I want to get PC builds for cheap, or I want to know when GPUs are in stock. And I know there are lots of things like Zoinks or Discords and stuff like that, or even Twitch or YouTube channels dedicated to GPUs going in stock. But luckily, we have a bot. We've been working with AI for years now. And we have developed our own sentient AI, and his name is Tom, this guy Tom. So this guy Tom is essentially a bot that we have programmed to go and troll the internet and never sleep and just go find deals for you on things like tech, mice, PC components, tell us when GPU drops are happening. So if you're looking for just a good place to get that information, go to robeytechdeals.com or follow at robeytechdeals, also on Twitter, because he will let you know when his AI gets that information from the interweb, because he's directly plugged into the internet, and get that information really right out there. And a lot of people have picked up deals specifically from him. So you can see right here, he's finding things like PC standoff screws, which we've needed. He'll also find things like just lots of little things like RAM, monitors, which we're reviewing this monitor right now, fans like the LL series, you name it, he basically goes through there. And then, like, for instance, a 5600X being on sale for $269.99 over on Newegg, which is a ridiculous price with that promo code. So if you're looking to get a 5600X, dude, that is a bonkers price for a 5600X. So the other thing too is they also have a hot deal of the day. So he'll look at stuff for like the Z590 Gaming Edge is a hot deal of the day today, $50 off on Best Buy, making it $279.99. But let's go through, and he always puts together, because I programmed in this way, deals for the today specifically. So let's see what deals he has found for the stream, and so we're going to check out those right now. Okay, so I talked about this already, that AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, if you're looking to upgrade your CPU and you're looking for an inexpensive, this was my 2020 CPU of the year because A, it's less than $300 now. It's actually coming down in price. It's going on sale quite a bit. Right now it's $269.99 using that promo code over on Newegg.com. LL series fans, I used to think it was nuts when they were less than $100. Here's less than $90 right now on Best Buy. And these are the white. Are they also the black? Because it shows like both in them. But again, it looks like white. Oh, sorry, the white for $89.99. That's a ridiculous price for LL120s. The Gigabyte X570 Aorus Elite, we've used this quite a few times. It's a great motherboard. It's on sale right now for $199.99. That's a sub $200 X570 motherboard, especially a high-end one. You can see here it's got USB, no USB-C. So it does have onset, reset, and power. So yeah, so I mean, okay, $200, it makes sense for that motherboard. MSI MAG Core Liquid 240L, especially if you're 240R, if you're doing things, the thing that's really nice about this particular AIO is the fact that the actual cooler itself, or sorry, the actual pump itself is on the radiator. It's not on the cooling pop, on the cooling plate. So you don't have that issue where if you top mount or even bottom mount your radiator, that you'll actually end up having your pump at the top of the loop. So it's for one of those, like if you're looking for a unique build like an NR200P or something like that, this is a great AIO for builds like that because you can actually install your AIO and not have to worry about tubes up or tubes down or anything like that. So cool AIO, I don't know if you knew that. Obviously the Crucial P5 Plus, these are brand new, just came out. These are new on sale, so the 500 gig, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte are on sale, are available now. If you're looking for the new Crucial NVMe SSDs, we haven't tested them, so I don't know enough about it. G27Q, this is a 144 hertz 1440p monitor. We're actually in the middle of testing this. It's actually great for single player games. There's a little bit of overscan on their for their multiplayer titles. Unless you're playing at 144 hertz, then it ends up going pretty well. Great colors, not a lot of options. The stand's kind of limited, but less expensive than the Aorus version. So if you're looking for just a good, inexpensive, kind of all-around monitor, this G27Q actually is pretty good. EVGA Super, the 750 GT. You know me, I use EVGA PSUs all the time. And then you've got this ABS Gladiator system. It's on sale $17.99. It's a 10600K with a 3070 Ti for $1,800. That's actually a really good deal. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the lack of air at the front, but again, for a 3070 Ti, I think somebody bought a 3070 Ti for $1,300, and here's a whole PC with a 10600K for $1,800. So if you're looking for that, and then again, here's some other stuff if you're looking for PC building, things like 5 PC covers, and then of course standoff screws as well. Here's some great. They're $659 and $999 on Amazon if you're looking for something right there. So anyway, guys, that's the deals. I'd love to know anything in there look interesting. I hope if you're looking for a CPU, that 5600X, that's a great CPU for that price. But yeah, all in all, anything else that anybody saw that was interesting that they were like, oh, that's crazy. I'd love to check that out, and I'll update the giveaway where you guys are telling me about that stuff. MSI, yeah, PC Guy 218. Yes, that MSI AIO does work great. And I still have to do a dad joke. I did not forget, guys. Okay, so we're on our way to a $150 Newegg gift card. Yeah, the MSI one, I am genuinely a fan of that AIO and the fact that you can use it for more like interesting builds. So is the 5600 better than an i7 7700K? Yes, Joe the Ripper, quite a bit. So, yes. Yeah, it's getting better, usual suspect. It is, definitely then. Okay, so 5600X or 5600G. The thing is that the 5600G, the only thing that if you think that you are going to take advantage of, and this could be in the fact that you're doing video editing, or where you could use the second GPU in things like Premiere. But if you're not going to take advantage of the integrated graphics card, I would do the 5600X. If you're going to take advantage and you have something where you're going to take advantage of the integrated graphics card, then the 5600G, Shaz. It's just like that's kind of the way it goes. Zex. So is it Zexiel Zaref Sax? I'm sorry if I completely butchered your name. We actually have a whole video on setting things up on Windows 10 and all that stuff available if you want to check that out. Yo, I'm the guy with the $20,000 PC. How's it going? Hey, what's up, Robert? How are you, man? That's awesome. $20,000, geez. I was the guy with the RTX 30 for $1,300, so I'm going to check. Would you go on Discord, especially my bill is going to cost around $6,000. I was a guy, so I'm going to check. Would you on Discord? Just ping me on Discord, Marvin. They get the information. Can somebody reach out to Marvin and give him my Discord information? Go to our Discord, ping me. We'll get you squared away, dude. We'll get you squared. I really appreciate all the super chats, man, but I feel bad because I just want to get you happy. The PCU made me still running like a beast. That's awesome, dude. Why would somebody Ven say that? What is the GPU part in the 50 better than the GTX 780? Poncho, I don't know. We're in the middle of testing it. I made a video. Oh, I did make a video on it. Yes, I did. You're right. I did. You're the one that I just did the TikTok. That one, right? What's the promo, guys? Again, oh, RB20. Yeah. I did. I loved your build. Hopefully, did you fix those bends? Yeah, dude, the DF700 is awesome. I'm excited to do that build again. We're building with it again on Saturday. So great case. Okay, well, it sounds like you guys are ready to finish the build. What do you guys think? Are you guys ready to finish the fight? No, 650 watt would not be good for a 3080. You want 850, Gigino. Wow, that's a crazy. Okay. Wow, you're gunning a little bonkers with your PC there, Robert. But I'm excited to see it. Let me do it. Send me a new video when you're ready, and we'll re-review it. Okay, everybody's ready. Oh, dad joke. Sorry. Everybody's ready except for I didn't read a dad joke. Okay, so let's get a new dad joke in here. New dad joke. New dad joke. I like telling dad jokes, by the way. I like telling dad jokes because sometimes he laughs. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let me bring up the ones that were on the Discord. How many people actually tuned into Mod Monday? Because the Will Smith one is like, how do you find Will Smith in the desert? How do you find Will Smith in the desert? If you watch the channel, I'm sorry, like if you've already done this. What the heck? It logged me out of Discord. How do you find Will Smith in the desert? You follow the Fresh Prince. I love it. I love that joke. Okay, let me log in here and put in my backup code. Yeah, that was a really good. I like that one a lot. That was a good joke. Hold on, I'm putting in my. Wait, where's my code? Oh, I need to. Oh no, now I have to. What? No, I need. Send it. Oh. No, I need. Can you make it? Oh no. They made it harder. I need it to send me. Wait, did you send me a Discord code? No. Okay, I'm gonna read it on my phone. This is not working well. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it on the phone. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. Okay, here we go. This one's from Super Doomsday. I just found the company who makes yardsticks. Guess what? They won't be making them any longer. Oh, man. Did I tell you the story about the broken pencil? There's no point to it. I like that one, too. I got over my addiction. This one's also from Super Doomsday. I got over my addiction to chocolate, marshmallows, and nuts. I won't lie, it was a rocky road. Oh, man. Say, that's a nice ham. You got me. You got there. Sorry, say that's a nice ham you got there. That would be a shame if you put an S in front of it and an E at the end. There you go. There you go. Those are good. Those were good ones. Thank you, Super Doomsday, for those jokes. Those were great. And go for there. Ben's perfect. Honestly, I actually use I'll make a mold for my bends. That'll make the bends a little bit better. I have a Alpha Cool. It's around here somewhere, but it allows me to make bends, and I use that to help form them. That's what I would recommend. Needless to say, they've been okay. The authorities are still looking for the culprit who broke into a tire shop recently. Needless to say, they have been working tirelessly. Oh man, what rock group has 4 guys who don't sing? Mount Rushmore. Those are good. Those are all good. Hey, what's up, Yam? Thank you for the love and the love from Nepal. Okay, guys, let's get back to the build. We're gonna do some cable management now. I super appreciate you guys hanging out with me through the deals. But again, we try to make good deals and all that sort of stuff. And definitely make sure you check out cdkdeals.com as well if you're looking for cheap Windows 10 or cheap Office. Christopher Pierce, thank you for the $10. You're amazing. Let's go to top down and get back to it. Okay. Oh. Okay. So now we're going to do our cleanup just because we want to get this nice. 650 watts is totally fine for a 3060, yes. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically get everything into a spine. Because we don't need to do anything more than that. And also this PC is being taken apart, so I don't want to be too crazy. But we'll make it look nice, don't worry. I'll make it look nice. We make it look nice. Thank you for all the super chats, guys. There's a lot of super chats today. Okay. And what I'm doing here is I'm just going to get these cables kind of at 90s just to make them look a little bit cleaner. What is going on with this? Okay. I just want the cables to be at 90. There's Algory, there's mini giveaways at the end of the stream. I'll go through, actually I forgot to do this real quick. So let's talk about those because I know we have a lot of new people. Okay, so giveaways today. So if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, which the second level 5 hype train should be starting in the next 15 to 20 minutes, we'll give away a 500 gig NVMe SSD. If it gets to 1,000%, then we'll actually give away a capture card from Elgato. If we get to 600 likes on the YouTube stream, which is over at youtube.com/Robeytech, we'll also give away another 500 gig NVMe SSD. And then lastly, down there at the bottom, you see a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get to 250, it becomes a 5600X. And then you can see the list here in a second, all the way up to 3080s, etc. Right? So the more subs we get, the better the giveaways get. For that stuff. So 250 subs, 5600X, 350 subs, 5800X, 450 subs, we give away a 3060. Now, the other thing too is that we are giving away a sub-only giveaway for the month of August. If you go over to Discord, it's either going to be a PC, we're going to give you either give away a full PC, or we're going to give away 2 3070s. So if you go over to discord.gg/Robeytech, you can go now vote on whatever that is. Now, if you want to get entries into that, you can do things like use your free Amazon Prime subscription. So if you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to Twitch, drop your free Prime sub, and you could potentially win either a PC or a GPU. And then, in fact, the guy who won 2 months ago actually won a 3080 Ti off of a Prime subscription. Now, if you want to get extra entries for that, you can do things like gift subs, like Blue Moo, Cryogen. So many people have. Or you can do things like subscribe at tier 2, tier 3. Those give you 5 extra entries at tier 2 and 10 extra entries at tier 3. So that's how you get your extra entries, and those are the giveaways happening today on the show. The channel is going to be on, I think it's going to be in the main Blondie will take it. The poll will be up after the stream. So yeah, let's go back to top down, and then we'll get back to our build. Whew, I definitely need a drink now, guys. So much talking. Queen Geek Rose dropping it this time. Okay. Thank you very much, Queen. Okay, here we go. We're gonna drop this one in. Super Doomsday, we did do some dad jokes. We did like 4 or 5 at the break time. So yeah, we definitely did dad jokes. We've had a couple drop in the channel. I just missed him. That's right. PC Guy's got it. PC Guy's on top of it. He's like, yes, you did. Should have been here on time. Super Doomsday. Should have not been feeding your family or whatever you were probably doing that was way more important. It's hard to like tell somebody, you know, it's like, hey, you shouldn't have missed the stream. But then again, you were probably doing something way more important. So I'm not going to fault you. And I appreciate you being here anyway. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Super Doomsday was doing the right thing. He was being a good father. Did you tell them dad jokes when you put them in bed, Super Doomsday? Oh yeah, Super Doomsday, I read a bunch of your jokes. That's right. You had great ones. Yes, I read a lot of your jokes. Oh, thanks, Grouchy. Oh, thank you, Zero Heat, man. That's awesome. Hold on until the hype train, because that way we can help hype train. We almost didn't get hype train this time. Who's getting surgery tomorrow? I missed that. Good luck on surgery, whoever's getting surgery. Okay, we're just getting all this stuff squared away. I mean, all in all, I'm not gonna get too crazy because we're gonna take this build apart. Just have it clean enough, you know? Gotta make it look good. Okay, build is ready for GPU. Clean that up. Gonna look nice and clean on the front now. Okay. Okay, let's flip this over and let's get our GPU out. GPU time, guys. This build is light. Looks nice and clean, which I appreciate. CKCC, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. So he's supposed to send me a bunch of parts for his build, and he has not gotten a hold of me. Oh, it's almost Nutty Nutty One's birthday. Okay, let's sing Nutty Nutty One his birth. Let's sing Happy Birthday to Nutty Nutty One. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nutty Nutty One. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, boy band style. There we go. I don't know if is there. No, there's a random. It's just an RGB cable. Yeah. There we go. Let's get our and there we go. Nice little happy birthday. Yeah, may your PC last another way. I like that. I like that one, Grandpa. Okay, let's get the Gaming X Trio. I don't actually think I've ever opened this GPU, so this may be the first time. Hey, thank you, CoverGirl. Oh, Big Joe, you're so welcome. I'm gonna get one, Grouchy. I'm gonna get in a boy band. You watch out. I don't have moves though, that's the problem. Oh, that'll still work. Okay, so here we go. We got our GPU here. I'll open it up. This has not been opened, by the way. It looks like this is a brand new GPU that I've just had sitting here. I'm doing good, David. How are you, man? Okay, that goes up here. Oh, maybe this has been opened. No, it looks like this has been opened. I can't tell. I can't tell if this has been opened or not. Oh, thanks, Topak. Oh, it looks like it's been opened. Okay, it has been opened. Okay. We have such Kevin, who is our technical guy, does such a good job when he tears down that I can never tell, because sometimes he just makes it look like we've like never used it before. Ryushi, they're both really good. Noctua, like we're trying new ones to see if we recommend them. But like if you like do like a Noctua air cooler, I mean that's the thing that's so nice is you really can use what you think will look best or you want inside of your case. Like the Noctua, like AIO, the Noctua air coolers are fantastic. The only thing I would recommend not doing an air cooler on is the 5800X. That thing runs so hot that the extra water cool helps a lot. Ryushi, I would recommend the anything from Noctua or anything from Be Quiet. There's certain ones depending, but yeah, for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's get this down. Get our PSU, our thing in. What is a word I'm looking for? Okay, there is a cover. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove this cover here. You guys ready for that GPU to pop in here? It'll look good. Wow, that is quite the... Wow, that thing is going to hold your GPU in. Okay, here we go. There we go. Wait, one sec. I have an idea real quick. 1 second. Just have an idea that I haven't done yet, and I think I have one. Yeah, maybe I use this. There, that's what it's looking for. There we go. Instead of using that, we're gonna have a little bit of fun, guys. I got this master accessory that I've been meaning to use. We're gonna use this for the GPU sag bracket. It's the ARGB GPU support. So we're gonna pop this in here and use this for the GPU sag bracket instead of the one that comes with the PSU. So we are going to keep it from sagging. Okay, so we're gonna put this back away and try a new GPU sag bracket just for fun. Ice Reaper, if I get a chance to do that, I will definitely do that. I don't have an AIO cooled GPU yet, but I can work on seeing if somebody will send me one so we can do that just for fun. Can you also hear this? Yes, I can. I can hear the music as well. I really like my stream setup. So, okay, let's grab some screws here, and then I think we'll have to set this up separately. I don't know. This is what I need. I don't even know if I'm going to need this sag bracket, given that this thing has got this clip. Ooh, yeah, that should work. Okay. This clip is actually pretty good, but if we do need it, I have it. Okay. I don't know. We'll see if that holds or not, but regardless, we have another sag bracket that we'll check out. Okay, let's get that away. Okay, guys, let's put our cables in. Yes, I was. I was the one who did that. 2 RTX 3090s. Yeah, the $10,000 build. Yeah, that's like, it's almost at like 1 million views now. Okay, here we go. Woo! I gotta be careful when I drink that too fast because it feels like it gets stuck in my throat a little. I feel like I'm gonna burp. Put this away real quick, guys. 1 second. Then we'll finish our build. Put our PSU in and go from there. I just like to keep my space clean because it just makes it easier to work around. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. PSU time, guys. Oh, we'll show you the sag bracket. Don't worry. We'll get it open for sure. And by the way, guys, the cooldown is completed for Hype Train. So we can officially kick off Hype Train. Okay, here we go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I've never used this power supply. Cool. Well, we will now. The 750 watt PSU. Okay, so we don't need a whole lot on this. We need our 2 GPU. Oh, I just realized before I do that, I forgot to put in my cables, but okay. Kind of got ahead of myself there. There we go. Let's take a sniff of this one. Oh, smells like Teen Spirit. Oh my gosh. Woo. Smells like Teen Spirit. Guys, we're at 390 of 600 likes on YouTube, guys. Let's finish it out. There's a CPU. Need one of the. Oop, they only give us. Yeah. I think this one we can actually. I'm not worried about it. And we need one. What's the most the most expensive mistake? I don't know if I've had like I don't know what my most expensive mistake is. I don't know. If anybody remembers, I'd love to know. I don't actually know. Oh, come on. Like everything. Jeez, I'm crow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. What's the most expensive mistake? I'd have to make a mistake first, huh? No, you shouldn't. You melted a motherboard? How'd you do that, Ryushi? Hype Train, guys. We can get it unlocked. We got to hit that second one if we want to do that last giveaway. Let's get these undone. Yeah, it wasn't a mistake. Yes, PC Guy had an AIO that it didn't fry the motherboard or anything like that, but yes, it did. I did have it leak. We haven't had it happen yet, Kirby. We've had one happen already, but this is our second one of the night. Okay, we don't need that. There we go. Save that out. Okay, before we get too crazy, we need to add our cable extensions. There we go. Best CPU under $500. Joe the Ripper, under $500. I would do the 5600X, and I do AMD. Ooh, I wonder if these are just gonna work. That would be amazing. Oh, it looks, nope, it's not. They're just the wrong way. Unfortunate. Oh, that's a CPU one. Okay, cool. That's gonna work. Ugh. There you go. There we go, okay. CPU's in. Okay, GPU. It looks like this is just gonna be right. Is it gonna be right? Oh no. It would have been great, but it's not. So I have to flip these around. These were set up for not... These are set up for not this. Hey, what's up, Michael? How are you, man? Thank you for the super chat. Welcome to Twitch, man. Hey, Queen Geek Rose is trying to get it unlocked, guys. Need to get a couple more stream bits and subs, and we'll get that hype train going. We're super close. There we go. Red Dragon trying to kick it off. Sin Master kicking it off. Feel like those, we probably just need one more, and then it'll go live. One more to kick off that hype train, and there you go, Rainbow, kicking it off 5 tier. There it is, guys. We're hype trained out. Let's do it. And then there's Jedi Luigi dropping a sub, resubscribing. Happy 2 months. We're at level 3 already. We're 30 away. Queen Geek dropping another one. Zero Heat dropping 5 as well. We're getting up on that, close to that 150 now, or 150. While we're doing this, I'm just simply working on our stuff. Joe the Ripper, 5 gifted subs as well, 136. Alvin Omos, 500 bits. Thank you very much, Alvin. Ghost doing another community sub. Thank you, Ghost. Do they make with 90-degree plugs? No, but you can buy 90-degree plugs. They're not like, they look like this. So I have some right here. And so like these, like you can buy them and they're pretty easy. Like you can just pick them up. So they're not expensive. So you don't really need I don't think extensions themselves need the 90s. PC guy, 400 bits. Thank you very much, PC. %. There we go. What are we up next to? Junkalo Jimmy, 100 bits. Little Lola, 45. Queen Geek, dropping another 500. Thank you very much. Queen, you're on fire today. Thank you. $112%. Okay, we're at level 5, guys. So now if we get to 1,000%, we'll give away a capture card. TJC dropping 5 more gifted subs, taking us to 143. He's trying to get us to that 150 mark. Thank you, TJ. I'm excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun stream. Okay, guys, we are literally 6 subs away from that goal. Tartar Sauce, 87. Thank you very much, Tartar. Yeah, has anybody heard from CK? It was a good question because I haven't seen him, or I've like reached out to him a couple times. I heard he was helping his family is what the last thing. I don't know if anybody's Rainbow Unicorn again. Thank you. 149. Who's gonna be our? And there it is. You got the 1K bits badge too. Congratulations, Queen. Oh, thank you very much, Sin, for the $5. Selfish Gamma, it's on YouTube and it's on Twitch and I see all of them. So it's all over the place. Also, Doctor, taking it to 150. Okay, guys, we're on our way. 250 is 5600X. And we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We're cranking towards that 1000% if we want to get that. Thank you for all those bits, guys. Oh, Mecco Carnage. Well, you are welcome to stay at either location. Okay, there we go. Took a little time to redo the... this is going to be tight here. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Toadman, taking out there 151. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Braz? Is it Brazzy-Fi? What's up? How are you? Okay, there we go. Cables in. Streamstress. Thank you very much for 1 month. Chu King, thank you for the follow. Okay, here we go. Last kind of cable. Oh, this is backwards. That's weird. And Hype Train's done. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, let's update the giveaway thing. So we're on our way towards a 5600X. We have 152. There you go. Next goal is up. And we're 417 of 600, guys. So if you guys want to pop over to that YouTube, hit that like. We're going to be, the build is really close to finish. So if we want to get that, unlock both of those 500 gig NVMe SSD giveaways, make sure you go hit that thumbs up on the YouTube. We have a Tech Jesus. Steve is though ought to grow. I need to grow a ZZ Top beard and be Tech Moses. Ice Reaper, it's getting there. I mean, like again, the AMD stuff is like pretty. Like there used to be a time you couldn't get AMD, and now you can pretty much get AMD CPUs, GPUs pretty easily. But yes, the NVIDIA stuff is still pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, let's fix these. I think I'm gonna have to. I'll figure it out here in a minute. I don't want anything near the bottom there. Put a long one should work. Okay. I don't want any GP. I don't want anybody to see the. want anybody to see the... Okay, go. These cables right here are specifically to make the GPU, the PSU, the GPU, sorry, the 24-pin ATX cable look nicer. So. And then we'll get that to cup down when it goes in there. Okay, that's good there. This is just a spare RGB cable. Not overly worried about it. There we go. How are we doing on likes, guys? Okay, there we are right there. Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. So that's all ready. Let us get our PSU in. This is all, we just need to put this in. Okay, so we have our GPU. We have our motherboard. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. We have our CPU. And then we have one more cable, and then we are done. There it is. Okay, 750 watt PSU ready. Ooh, plenty of room here for at least dropping this in. I appreciate that about this case. So many times I've like tried to put this in and it's just like barely fits. So I like that. That's one nice thing. Okay. Okay, let's get this screwed in. Okay, let's get our, we're just gonna get our PSU screwed in real quick. Oh, you know what? I finally had a chance, guys. Let's do it. Get ready. Wow stick time. Boom, boom. Here we go, wow stick. We actually found a use for it on this build. Wow stick. Everybody loves the wow stick. Boom, and one more. Everybody was hyped about the wow stick. Okay, wow stick has done its job. It has accomplished the impossible. Okay, that is ready. Okay, now let's go back to getting everything hooked up. Let me see. The GPU is not sagging at all, but we'll put this in just for fun. For funsies. Thank you. I always try to make sure that the build is very cable managed. Okay, let's see about this crazy thing. Okay, it uses its own RGB. That's unfortunate. If I didn't have to, if I can't use this. I don't need it. Well, maybe, no, this does not, yeah. I would use it, but the problem is that I need a separate RGB and I'd have to do a different RGB hub. Wow, that is magnetic. How does this go on though? I'm curious about how this works. You could do it without the RGB, but that's kind of lame. Okay, so this like literally just slips on it, like on the top. Okay, how does it, oh, you have two different ones. Okay, so you can do this one. Oh, and then this clips, okay, got it. That's pretty cool though. But the problem is that this is like would have to go, it doesn't work well with this particular, and you can put it down here I guess, but it doesn't work very well with this particular GPU. Do right there I guess. Yeah, so you could put it right there and then like let it be like that. So yeah, here's what it looks like. It just basically, if you guys want to see, but it doesn't, like I don't need it, but like you could put it in the middle there. And then it could be GPU lit up. But the problem is that I don't have a GPU place for it, and then you just lock it in, and then it keeps it from sagging. But the thing is that the CPU isn't sagging at all. The GPU is not sagging at all. The problem is I also don't have a header for it, but that's pretty cool. Pretty neat little GPU thing right there. If I had a free header, I could do it, but there's no way to daisy chain. None of them have daisy chains on them. Oh, that actually does, whoa, that actually does a really good job of, never mind, that holds it up quite a bit. Let me see, hold on. Let me see what I can do. If I have an RGB splitter. I do. It's really big. Okay, here, we're gonna try, we're gonna set it up. We're gonna do it. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna use an RGB splitter. Just because. Because why not? We want to use all the magic we have. Where's the other one? Okay. I have an RGB splitter, so we're gonna use that. Okay, here we go. This is gonna go in here and run through and back. And then I'm gonna line it up with this, like that. Here we go. Might be better if it runs. Okay. I have to do it standing up the first time.
Well, if the GPU was gonna sag, I didn't think it was sagging, but once I put it in, I noticed it actually is sagging, so that's why I'm doing it more than anything.
Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, sag is in. Looks good. Okay, cool. Now, fortunately, I'm gonna have to unhook this right here. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we have both of them unhooked. So that's gonna go in here. So what I'm doing right now, and I'll do it at the top so you guys can see. Go to top down again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I did is this is basically the these are both the RGB from the RGB sag bracket, And then this is the RGB from the case. So I've basically got a Cooler Master Cooler Master RGB RGB splitter. That's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna run this little thing right here, up and in here. And I'm gonna hook that up, and then I will cable manage this and then do the rest of the cables. Ugh. I need. How much light am I getting from this? Okay, enough.
Oopsie. We're just re-hooking up the RGB header. Yeah. Then we'll make it, oh, there, okay, got it.
Okay, so that's all hooked up again. Okay, let's finish this BC. Okay. Okay, so this is now all RGB. Anytime you have RGB, you automatically just make things just a little bit more difficult. But luckily, easy to fix. Here we go. Fortunately, cable length for this is not ideal. Might be able to. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got it all hooked up now. Shoot. I didn't want to have happen. Oh, never mind. That was the one that's not plugged in. Okay, good. Okay, cool. That's now all under control and down. Okay, now let's get our PSU stuff hooked up. Okay, so first up, one random SATA cable. So I'm just gonna make this one cable come over here. Like literally one random SATA, but it powers the fans and RGB, I'm assuming, for the fan hub, so need to make sure it's plugged in. Here we go. We're just gonna have that stay with the rest, just nice and clean and tight. There we go. Okay, seal this up. It's in it, not in the way. There we go. Okay, that's done and out of the way. So there we go. Okay, next up, we're gonna grab our GPU real quick. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we'll just clean this up. Make sure it looks nice. That one. We'll do one more down at the bottom just to keep this like nice and under control so I can hide it. There we go. Okay, cool. That'll make this look clean. There we go. There's that. Next up is our CPU cable. Easy little connection right there. All I'm going to do to this is just literally push it down so it just stays along the bottom of the case. Okay, there we go. Last cable of the whole thing. So I just want this to be tied down. There you go. Push it down. Oh shoot, no, that literally just snapped. That's actually okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do one thing just to make this look better, and that's use this here and then push this against the edge so it stays out of this little trap area here. There we go, see? And then now it doesn't run over this, so it looks a little bit cleaner. Okay. There we go. And now your cable management's clean, your build's clean, and we can turn it on. Yay! Okay. Let's grab our back. Closes no problem. There we go, and there we go. Almost there, guys. How are we doing on likes? 467 likes, guys. Go hit that thumb up button on the YouTube so we can give away that last NVMe drive. So if you haven't done it yet, just pop over to the YouTube and go give it a like. There we go. There we go, right there. Go to cam link. There we go. There you go. There is the build. Grab our front fan grill. And there it is. Just gonna put these in here for now so don't lose them. Okay. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The build is done. Completely ready. Just putting things away real quick.
Let's plug it in.
One sec. Okay, hold on one sec. Hey, thank you very much, man, Sergio. Okay, here we go. Brackets in. Build's ready. Here we go. You guys ready? And boom. Boom. And there, whoa. Some crazy. And there it is. Lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. Whoa. That is nuts. There you go. Look at those fans. I don't know if these are, I'm going to try. Let's see. Oh, they will change. Okay, these change. I don't know if it changes just, yeah, it just changes the, let's see if I can get a cool. There's no like just standard RGB. Go, here you go. There is the front view. You guys can see like a front view of the build. Now let's go to the light view. Hold on one sec. Here we go. We'll go to mood view. There it is. Look at that. We've got lots of RGB there. Yeah, the GPU riser's neat too, right? Yeah, it looks really good. It looks clean. Got one thing I gotta do.
These cans, this cable here. Little high. There we go.
Gonna fix one little thing. There it is. Chrome is all lit up. Looks good there. Oh, what is this?
It's like a cable. It's in kind of a weird spot, but that's okay.
Leave it down to control. Okay, there we go. But yeah, there's the build. Ready to go and good to go there. It's a lot of RGB, I'll tell you that for sure. There is a ton of RGB. What I don't see a post, but that actually could be, that may not be something unusual. The board may need to be flashed and stuff like that. There is a BIOS flashback, so we may just need to flash the BIOS and stuff like that. But yeah, the RAM actually, the other thing too is the RAM. Like we haven't had a chance to look at that RAM. I'm in Seattle, Washington, so I'm a ways. So there it is right there. The whole build, the RAM looks good, which is a lot of different stuff. And then, yeah, we could have done streamers, but yeah, that definitely complicates the build. But I love the way the RAM looks too. That RAM came out looking nice. Lots of chroma. It'll be fun to get this all hooked up and see what it looks like. There it is. Okay, so how are we doing on likes on YouTube? Not enough RGB. That's a lot of RGB. Man, those fans, I mean, you can definitely feel the air pulsing through this thing. Oh, there's exhaust. So 517, guys. Do you have to get your flat under the bridge? Oh, the flat's fixed, the car's back. Yes, for sure. 520, guys, we only need a few more likes, guys. What's the best 3070 Ti in terms of cooling? Either the EVGA or the EVGA, the Zotac actually is really good too, and also the our Asus RG Strix. Yeah, it's a 140 millimeter exhaust fan. The CPU fans are doing okay. Let me see if I can feel the air direction. That's a good question. Wow. Yeah, I can feel the air. It is definitely blowing air through, sucking air through. So it's definitely working there. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything there. You can definitely feel the air being pulled in. So yeah, it seems like the fans are okay. You do need to polish the, there's a little bit of polish we need to do on the, little bit of polish we need to do on the front of this. There we go. That's like glass or something. That's why they actually gave you a microfiber cloth for this. There you go. No, they're white. They're just white cables. This is just honestly, David, like Ben Kong, you can buy this GPU. This is just a 6800 XT, and you can get these from anywhere. They're actually pretty easy to get. Is there a big difference between the RTX 3090 and the Radeon RX 6900 XT? The 6900 XT actually outperforms the 3090, I believe. I don't know off the top of my head. Other than DLSS. DLSS makes a big difference between the 3090 and the 6900 XT. Ben Kong, you can go to Newegg right now and order a 6800 XT from Newegg. Yeah, you like that, Cosmic, don't you? Yeah, the 6800 XT outperforms the 3080. It doesn't outperform the 3080 Ti. Air-cooled GPUs, like anything, like the MSI Gaming X Trio, the EVGA 30, any of the For the Win 3s are great air-cooled. Yeah, I think it looks really good. No, you can turn it off. Lazy Wisp. In the motherboard, I can just tell it to stop showing RGB. Oh, a whole... Yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool. What are the predictions for the EVGA 3000 in the future? Set the width until we get the semiconductor and kind of things out of control. We still have a ways of it going on. Can we get a closer look at the SAC? Yeah, I'll bring in... Let me put it on the sidecar. And then we'll start the giveaways, guys. We're so close to getting that to unlocking that last giveaway, but we need to get those likes on the YouTube video. If not, I'm just going to draw one winner. Okay, here we go. I'll bring it up for the side camera. Question is it frozen? Always seems to be frozen. There you go. Oh, actually, no, it's not. There you go. There you go. There we go, right there. Next NVIDIA build is next week, Monday. Oh, actually, it'll be Saturday. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. I like, yeah, that thing is... Yeah, Ray 22, yes, I like the Zotac 3070 Ti. Yes, especially that one. We've tested it. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Juggalo. Okay, guys, we're getting to the very end here of the giveaway stuff. We have 560 to 570. We need 30 more likes, and then we'll basically do that last giveaway and then go from there. I'm going to give it 3 more minutes to get 30 likes, and then if that doesn't work, then we're going to have to just do that one giveaway. Thank you for all the subscribing, guys, and the things. We pay the MSRP We pay the AIB MSRP for the GPUs, Zenlix. So we pay what Newegg prices are for if the sold by Newegg or Best Buy prices sold by Best Buy. We don't pay like scalper prices. So yes. Yes, cool. Yeah. I do like Gigabyte. We actually used one. We just used one High Country on Aaron Greenberg's. I love their Aorus. So yeah. So yeah. I have Seal. I have not tested it. 3 likes away, guys. Apparently 597. Right now I'm playing Ascent. Love that game. I'm playing Ascent, which is a brand new game. It's like a Diablo Cyberpunk game. I actually may stream it sometime. 600, there we go, guys. But I love that game. Yeah, I like Ascent. It'll be next week, Joe the Ripper, on Wednesday. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna do the giveaway. So this is for the two communities. So big shout out to both Twitch and YouTube. You guys did it. So we'll be drawing 2 winners, and this is for 2 500 gig NVMe SSDs. Let's do CloudBot giveaways. Okay, and the entry for this is !community. Community. Oh, I spell it right here. Okay, !community, and this is for a 500 gig NVMe SSD. Starting that giveaway right now. If I can find it, where is it? There it is, starting that giveaway right now. 2 minutes, guys. And then we'll go back to that side view so you can get a little bit more beauty of that build. There it is. Thank you, Crystal, for the giveaway. I mean, for the sub. And then just as an FYI, let's talk a little bit about, since we're at the end of the stream, let's talk a little bit about what's going on for the rest of the week. Just as an FYI, we are back. Excuse me, wow. We are back tomorrow for the AMD. We're going to be building a portable PC running the AMD 5700G. So we're going to be playing with their new APU, and then we're going to basically testing that, see if it works as a PC you can throw in your backpack, all that sort of stuff. We're going to be using the Mesh Elysis. So that's tomorrow, starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So that's happening tomorrow. Plus we got giveaways and all that stuff. No tech deals tomorrow. We're just going to be doing giveaways and doing that stream. So it'll be a bit of a shorter stream. That build's not overly complicated, but it should come out looking awesome. And then we are back on... We're back on Saturday for Amazon Live doing an Antec DF700 Flux build. There's going to be, if you're looking for a DF700 Flux, we're going to have deals on that just for that during that stream. Plus, we're going to be covering all of the other things and walking through that. So we'll choose really good parts that if you want to check out. If there's parts that you'd love to do, let me know in Discord. Just tag me in Discord and just say, hey, Robey, for GPU or CPU or whatever it was, love to do that and show specific stuff. We're going to be doing a DF700 build over on Amazon Live, plus covering like streaming and all those other things. So it should be super, super cool. And then next stream after that is going to be on Monday, where we are doing the NX400 from Antec. So another new Antec case, all white, should look super clean using that Strix white 3070. That's going to be super fun. And then we kick off the week from there. So that's the next 4 days. The other thing I want to remind you of too, actually, never mind. We're going to pick our winners. So congratulations to Brazzify over on YouTube and Orange Burrito over on Twitch. Congratulations. You guys are the winner of the 500 gig NVMe SSDs. Okay, so last giveaway is going to be !Newegg now. !Newegg now. And that is going to be for a, $150 Newegg gift card. So we're starting that giveaway right now. $150 Newegg gift card. Kicking it off old school. If I can find it. Where is it? 25. Oh, there it is. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. Exclamation point Newegg now. Okay, last bit of this is that tonight, after the end of the stream, there's over 500 people here right now, even on Twitch, over 810 who joined us throughout the day. We're going to be finding somebody to raid, just making somebody's night. So would love for you to stick around, just give them a follow, give them a say a hi, all that sort of stuff. So as soon as the giveaway's done and Blondie's got her stuff squared away, we'll jump over and just raid somebody and make somebody's night. So all I do is just, like I said, just stick around just for a little bit. Just say hi. It'll make all the difference in the world. So that is the plan. And then we have some really, really great content for you in the month of August. Plus, we have a Cooler Master giveaway that should be starting in the next week or two for the PC, plus some other PC giveaways coming up very soon as well. So guys, it's going to be a great month of August right before we kick in and start the fall coming up in September. So lots to look forward to and super excited to have you guys. What did you guys think of the case? I'd love to know your thoughts in terms of what you guys thought of the PC case. Did you guys, was it something you're actually interested in? Lot of things I got to think about, like little things that I wish were a little bit better. It was okay to build in, no issue there, but just no frills for, and then comparatively, when I look at stuff like Montech and what that case comes with versus something like the Antec, the only thing that's like a real bonus here is A, the size of the PSU shroud, B, the eATX support and the fact that it does actually really support an eATX motherboard. Those 200mm fans, the ARGB hub though, it sucks. It's like Antec only specific. But you know, outside of that, it's just a very no frills case. So curious what you guys, people like the fans. Okay, that's good. You get great views of them and going from there. Okay guys, we got 10 seconds left. We're gonna draw our winners and then we're gonna find somebody to raid and come say hi. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight and just being a part of it. We are back tomorrow again, starting at 5:30, doing an AMD sponsored stream. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, the raffles ended. We're going to draw our winner right now. Congratulations to Tatsuo, TUTSU0. You are the winner of a $100 Newegg gift card. And we're going to be rating the Nerd Collective. Nerd Collective, he's currently playing the Ascent. If you haven't checked out this game, it is totally worth checking out. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks fantastic on that Razer monitor, mind you. So it's been getting all the hype, but it's a Diablo-esque, so we're gonna check it out. Stick around, see what you guys think of the game, and then we will see you tomorrow. So here we go, finding Nerd Collective for a raid. Here we go. No, maybe it was the Nerd Collective. Looking. Oh, the Nerd Collective. Okay, let's try this again. There he is, the Nerd Collective playing Ascent. He's got 12 people. Let's give him some love, guys. 12 people. Let's show him what it's like. We got 194, 238, 284, 320, 333. Well, thank you very much, guys. Have a great night and enjoy some Ascent. Bye, guys.